Hey guys, it's me. I started playing GBL again. Whoa, kitties! I'm recording. Very rude. I think cats are very insensitive creatures. So yeah, I started playing this game again and my hair fell right out. Or you can check out our latest video. That's literally what I was thinking of, animation done. Bald! Bald my eyes! I love that. Alright, so today, well, I probably should wear, I have the windows open right now and it's like 60 degrees. And somehow it's a little chilly with the wind. Anyways, if I need to get something on besides shorts, I'll be sure to take a break later. Anyways, this is the team. I'm going to try to get 500 wins with -1. I think I have like 100 or 200 already. Let's see, 80% from other units in a circular zone. So it's better to do this when they're full health, because it's not going to kill them if they're below, like, you know, it's 80% of their current health. Wait, who's this? What did you do with Jinjo? I'm a different man now. I think I've had a weight taken off the top of my head. We also got Disney Godzilla with the Disney eyes. Occasionally I bump into whales who have a stronger G91 than I do. So I think this guy might be able to help with that. I could use a stunner. Gigan? No, I really like this guy. Saitama. Yep, One Punch Man. Was it 300 push-ups, 300 sit-ups, and then like a 10-kilometer run every day. But yeah, we beat Cookie earlier. He was disguised as Kev. So, that was interesting. He gave me a takeoff, though. I was like, what? So that was pretty funny. I couldn't believe I actually won that. Alright, game audio's looking good. Awesome. Make sure all the settings are good. We have both OBS and Streamlabs right now. We might transition to OBS soon. But for now, we're still using Streamlabs. Let's get a battle started. Oh, these! I bought a couple of these guys. I had like 400 purchase gems. I bought one, got 10k tokens. Bought another one for 600, got 10k. Bought a third one, only got 20k, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. You know, if it's triple coin next season, I can get more coins. But only getting like 150 coins per battle is a bit rough. Oh, this guy. With this current team, I don't know if we can win this, but we can try. How slow is this guy? I used to start out with Tokyo alt, but I feel like he runs too fast and ahead of the push. Armored Mothra, okay. I think we can take this on. Yeah, I think we can take both of them on. He's almost dead. Okay, a gold GMK, interesting. I'll do this guy. Oh, can I hit that? No, not quite. Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited. No, now I'm going to get a debuff. But he's dead. That's good. I'm healing up. He's got Ultima. I'm waiting to use this because it's kind of like a one and done deal when you use it, even with Rodan's 15-second reduction. I think it takes like, what was it, 300? Oh, good. Okay, we just made it. He's got G91. All right. We'll try our G91. There we go. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Big hit. Big whammy. Big whammy. Boom! Take that. Get out of here. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. All right. We're doing good. He's slowed. Now I can spend forever in Psychic Chorus. Oh, he's got -1. Uh-oh. That was a really good -1. That kind of just messed us completely up. So we're going to take some damage. -1 lead has low damage, low range, low HP. He's possibly the worst character in the game. Or worst leader in the game. Because he really... Besides his ability's alright. But it's not quite good enough. Alright. Tokyo Battle alt. He's going to have to summon something. This would be a really good first win. I sent Fire Rodian to shield that. Oh, I don't have... Oh, my God. Oh, no! Come on, at least take out Ultima. Oh, we couldn't take out Ultima in time. If he can last. Okay, good. He's aiming for him. Get some Psychic Chorus action going. I'm not sure about this, guys. I am not sure about this at all. Yeah, his is stronger. Shoot. Oh, he's got the new Mothra card. That thing is like... Yeah, he's going to take us out. We have really low HP. Oh, this is no bueno. Great battle. But I'll say, if I had -1, like if I could have that ability and then have -1 explode, that would have been excellent. But because I didn't have the opportunity with -1 to explode, having this guy as leader is like a nerf to my overall strategy. But I really want these 500 wins, and I want to get him before he gets buffed. So we're going hard. We're not fooling around. We're going right at it. Oh, he didn't get his goat out first. I need Dimension Tide. That's what I need my team. Use this ability, suck him up with Dimension Tide, or use Train Bombs. It'd be perfect. Alright. Oh, he's got Rainbow Mothra's leader ability. Okay. So we gotta be extra careful. We might just go for it. It won't do anything against this guy. G91 can go right through that. See you later. No! Yes. Okay. Mothra does a little bit of damage. We should be fine though. Oh! I think this is it. 2 long-range dudes. Great battle. So we are in the top 500. I've been playing more than usual, but I don't know. It's really not that hard to stay in the top 500 as long as you get like a few wins. If your guys are level 15 plus, top 500 is definitely possible. But if you have all old units and bad cards and you're level 15, you're not going to do well. You got to have good cards. What is up, GoTix? Good to see you. Thank you for swinging by. We got to fight again. I'll try not to use GOAT, though. GOAT is really cheap. How's everybody doing? I mean, it's spring. It's almost May. We're having a new season come up. I think we're going to upload the next episode of LJN News. We kind of just rushed it. I mean, oh my gosh, editing it was horrible. We recorded it at 60 frames per second, and my computer sounded like a jet engine. It was crazy. So we've learned most of the time it took a long time to edit, and it really didn't have to. Okay, he's got poster. I'm not going to use my ability yet. Oh, Blade Liger, Gorosaurus. You have sold your soul to the devil, haven't you? Well, then again, I am using GOAT right here, but I mean, I think Blade Liger's better. I think Blade Liger's better. What's up, Gamer Melon? Welcome back. Eva 01 lead would work perfectly with this deck, so you could use -1 as lead. Eva 01 lead would work perfectly. Oh, so I could use -1 as a unit again. Yeah. Not sleeping all day, so that's good, I think. I was on the couch until like 2. I was like, I do not want to move. Oh, Behemoth? Oh, you mean, what was it? What's the Ray Romano mammoth from Ice Age? That's who he is. Manny. But Manny didn't do very well. Manny's not a kaiju. He's just an ornery mammoth from a weird animation studio. 1 a.m. here. Insomnia's kicking my ass. So I believe you guys are younger. When I was in my teens and 20s, I didn't sleep worth shit. Like, I don't know what happened. Sleeping was just never my thing. It's also probably just computers overall. Well, I always had a hard time sleeping, so it's not just computers. Oh, did he make it? Did he make it? Yeah. So that sucks, man. It's hard. It's really hard to completely switch your lifestyle because there are ways to make it easier to sleep, but then it's like, it's kind of like going on diets. It's like, but I like what I do. You know? Oh no, Blade Liger! Wait, he's gonna be slowed. Oh, -1's getting some hits. No! No! Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Wait a minute. He's going down. Gorosaurus doesn't stand a chance. When we have -1 as our leader, there is no losing. Purple, Godzilla, and Gamera. And a behemoth, you know. Great battle, though. I like when I was going to quit this game, and then I kept buffing guys. Oh, sorry, Gorosaurus, I didn't say you were a good team back. They kept buffing guys I invested into, so I'm like, now I have to play. Like Godzilla 54 Tokyo, all G91, 1000 Year Dragon got a buff, even though it's not much better. Final Wars all is balanced, totally, so Liger is definitely better. Well, Go is very balanced. The most balanced character. No skill. I slept till 6 in the afternoon almost all month. Damn, dude. Do you work third shift? Because when I worked third shift, I'd be working at 6, so I'd get up in the afternoon. If you are a teen, milk before bedtime can help you sleep. Yeah, a warm glass of milk. I think it's just mental issues. Nighttime is a free time away from family, etc. I'm 23. Hey, that's relatable. I get that. I used to hide from my family in the basement playing Sonic Adventure 2. Halo was kind of in the living room, oddly enough. Because I was scared. I was afraid to play Halo 1 and 2 as a kid. So I did in the living room, and then I had, like, this guy who worked with my brother. He did a co-op mode with me for the library level, which was the most... It was probably the scariest level in, like, all of gaming up to that point. Yeah, all the cats are hanging out. Oh, you know what? Rodan. Rodan is awesome. But yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, Phantasy Star Online, even though you could play online with the GameCube. I have the really old version of the GameCube. So it had, like, internet capabilities. I played it on offline. Not worth it. Not worth it. Get some extra damage. There we go. Attack buff. Get some stun resistance. Opponent gives up. Thanks for that. You're a good team. Let's see. Mental issue. Dude, mental issues have been like... Maybe I don't look it, but like I've had long streaks with depression. Where I lived, I barely decorated. Loneliness is hard sometimes, you know, or just life in general. Especially nowadays. Like, the Great Recession in 2008 was real hard in my family. And then the 2010s were alright, but then, like, affording college. In the 2010s, people said things were really bad. Then COVID happened, and somehow things got even worse. So times are just really rough right now. This decade's just been kind of... Funny enough, my life got together this decade, but I kind of had a sense like things are getting bad. I need to get my stuff together. You can't just recycle cans off the side of the road and make it anymore. Like, in the 70s, my dad would tell me stories of him recycling cans for like 5 to 10 cents each. In the 70s. That's still the same today. So for like 3 cans, you could get a cheeseburger back then. Now you need like 30 or 40 to even get like a small cheeseburger. So times are really hard right now. But we'll make it. Their times come and go. Yeah, I also stay away from my family by locking myself in my room. My family just kind of sucks to be around. Don't really want to bring down the mood on streams, so... No, you're alright, man. Sending virtual hugs. We are here for you 100%. Yeah. Sometimes, family just sucks. You may not... Sometimes you blame yourself at first, but... Family sometimes sucks. So hopefully you guys find some happiness. You find an escape in the stream. I know at age 34... I can finally sit in a house and be like, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with shit, so I'm just gonna sit on the couch. Or just chill, you know? Things only go uphill from here. I think we're okay. Is that a regular Megalon? You're a good team. I like this guy. I don't like he's using Gigan Rex, but it is what it is. Is he going to use his leader ability? I'm going to try to stop him. I am calling it now. You can't summon anything because it will die. I need Psychic Chorus. Dude, I'm freaking perky. Used to be quite the challenge. But it's like if you have a good Godzilla team, it'll just catch people off guard sometimes. Pets will make you lessen your mental. Dude, get a pet. When I got a cat, my life changed. I mean, I was a dog person. I mean, I always did like cats. I just always had dogs. I have a story. I lived in the country, so there's a reason I didn't get cats anymore. Wild cats are kind of fierce. But, I mean, I actually have cats. Is that Void? Is that Void against my immune? Oh wait, we're immune to stun! Yeah, I have a parrot. Dude, that's badass. I was watching this, like, metalcore, hardcore artist. She was screaming, and then the parrot would join in occasionally. Great battle. I gotta get G91 leveled up. If I was gonna dump some money in the game, I would put a lot of it into G91. When is the announcement of the new monsters? I'm not sure. Sometime next week. We were gonna do LJN news. Oh, LJN. So it's like Leanne and Jinjo news when I say LGN news. So LGN, that was gonna be about Jurassic World Live, I think this week, but then I think the new season starts this week. So we might postpone that video to cover the season. And Leanne has a great idea for a little segment in there, so look forward to that. So we're making a GBL themed video coming up. And it should be entertaining. You know, our stuff is usually like kind of silly, kind of fun. Alright, Legion. I was watching Weenie's battle with A the Legend. Actually, yeah, A the Legend. I just watched your collab video. I had it in my watch later for a long time. Occasionally I go through my watch laters and I'll watch like some of your guys' streams and such. Or just videos in general. So that was a great video. I felt so bad for Weenie because he had to use the Tokusatsu. Is that it? Those just what? His invincibility stopped the heat ray. What is that? No way. But that was a great video. I love Weenie. I was watching his videos again, especially his Godzilla Evolved. His one from 3 weeks ago, that was excellent. The Chibi Godzilla was funny because I don't know if you guys remember, but during the time when Chibi Godzilla was meta, all you would hear is "Go! Go! Ah!" Like just every single match, you'd have to mute the sound. It was horrible. There hasn't been a time in my life where I haven't lived without multiple animals in the same house as me. Yeah, animals just bring peace, man. I've always loved animals. Lizards and fish, we had those growing up. They were my sisters. I think the bearded dragon was mine at first, but then it bit me too many times, and I was like, I don't like this thing. His name was Spike. I mean, I liked Spike, but I was like in high school, so I was off hanging out with my friends. I was trying to stay away from home as much as possible. But yeah, animals, just cats, dogs, monkeys are cool too. Crows. Let's give this guy a win. You're a good team. Even though he's using Cheapo, the leader, yeah, let's be friends. You know, if I fought this one guy, he only had like 500 wins, and I fought him at this rank, and I killed all of his guys in like 1 to 2 hits. Like his Ride Ghidorah came in, it got hit once. And it had 1 HP. And it was just so stupid. He kept summoning guys and they're all just dying. And it's just... the matchmaking's so bad in this game. We all know it. It's absolutely awful. Chibis are honestly the most painful thing to hear ever, not gonna lie. 100% agree. Uh-oh. Haunted door from the wind, just close. Gozy Gam not being annoying as fuck with constant iframes. Yeah. I mean, it's a really, like, they put a lot of work in these units. I don't think they know how to balance too well. But they are putting a lot of work in these units. And a few chickens. I'm thinking of getting some chickens or ducks. 2 bearded dragons and a plated lizard. Nice. Heck yeah. Let's put these 2 guys down. This is going to be a problem because he's going all in. He sees my leader's weak. He sees my guy's weak. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. Do I want to nuke myself? Hang on, guys. I got to focus on this match. I'm getting my ass kicked. Alright, so he saw I had a weak leader and he kind of just rushed in, which... Good on him. I don't think he was that high level, but Blade Liger would completely wreck this deck. If you don't have a strong leader... let's see, this guy wasn't too good. Oh, never mind. 64,000. Alright. But yeah, he was smart enough to see, like, my leader sucked ass. I summoned 2 support guys that couldn't defend me. Yo! Beardies are cool. Gotex, do you ever have guinea pigs? No, one of the Beardies almost lived for a decade. That's a long time. I think Spike lived for... Then I used to have him out in the living room. I just hang out with him. But then when I go to pick him up, he'd bite me. He was kind of vicious in that way. Kind of a crazy guy. And then there was Stripe. We weren't very creative. Stripe was a leopard gecko that lived... Oh, God. 8 years or something? It lived for like a while. It was elderly. Stripe was a very good lizard. Just absolutely well behaved. That was in my younger siblings' room. What a good lizard. Spike was tough though. I think my family kept wanting to have Spike and Stripe out at the same time, and I'm like, the bearded dragon I'm pretty sure is going to try to eat the leopard gecko. The leopard gecko, if I'm a predator, that thing looks delicious, you know? Sorry, guy. If I see you again, I'll give you a free win. Great battle. My dad's hen and roosters lived 5 years. Indigo Parrot is going to hit a decade old pretty soon. Don't the parrots live for, like, decades? Beardies aren't normally aggressive. I think he thought my fingers were crickets. So, I don't know. How long did he live? Because he died. We buried him under the big tree in our backyard. And then my family moved. My family had a habit of moving a lot. But we lived at that house for almost 10 years. That was the longest that my family ever lived in one place. Usually it was like 2 to 5 years, maybe. God, I got him in middle school, so like 2004, 2005. And he lived, so he was probably like 7 or 8. He died from constipation, unfortunately. I think he just like he would eat a ton. I think it was also like health issues too. I feel bad for that lizard. I haven't thought about like my old pets in a long time. We had fish too. So here's a story. I had a chance to name one of the catfish, and this is me being a high schooler and just being a general asshole. So I had to go up I had to give up my weekend because we had to go up to Grand Rapids and pick up an aquarium. And I had to carry it, you know, I hurt my fingers. It was a super heavy aquarium. And I was angry about it because I had plans that weekend, but I had to help my family move the aquarium. And the catfish, I named it Poop Ass. And that was like 2010? 2009? Poop Ass was a great fish, though. I'm pretty sure they named it something else, but I think they still called it Poop Ass occasionally. Which led to me making a secondary Xbox Live account called Poop Ass. And I would go on the Halo matchmaking, and I would fight these guys who were like... It was a 2 weeks trial of Xbox Live. I was Poop Ass for 2 weeks. And because they put me at like level 0 on the skill level, I was getting first in every match. I was sniping every noob. So like... people were losing to a guy named Poop Ass. And just for some reason that name kept on. Like even my friend group, the worst player at Halo, had the honorary title of Poop Ass. Like I had this friend named Jake he'd play Halo with us, and he just had no awareness of his surroundings. So if he had a rocket launcher, he would look around and shoot at a tree next to him. He'd be like, oh. Or he'd like shoot his allies. Oh, not that guy. All right. Good times though. Things were different back then, so we were a little. People weren't as nice. Let's try this. Oh, that was not a good idea. Pick you off. Did not get it. Okay. Things were different back then. If you guys want to see how like teenagers talked, for the younger folk in the chat, back in like the 2000s, early 2010s and before, watch the South Park episodes around then. That's how people generally talked. I think South Park's still the same, but the kids in South Park acted like kids. Raunchy kids, I'd say. So that's what I saw all the time. Alright, how are we going to do this? Lieutenant Dan's coming after us. Quakers like Indigo can be like 30 plus years old. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't mind getting a bird. My dad had pet crows. It's actually illegal in the United States to have pet crows. Well, certain states. Because you can train them to steal. But my dad, we feed him hot dogs. I think he ended up on a wire. Electrical wire, and it wasn't properly secured. He got electrocuted. But he was a fantastic crow. He was so cool. He's 9 right now, Rip. When are we gonna have Showa Godzilla in the game? Yeah, seriously. I mean, they're really adding like these. This season's not that interesting. We got Disney World Godzilla. He's got the Disney eyes. I don't think they've been doing a great job this season, but lately, I mean, Godzilla Galaxy, Godzilla Gemstone, Karate Kid Godzilla, you know, he's really cool. Blade Liger is actually, like, Zoids is a cool collaboration. I don't like how he plays. But we have the Raptor guy that I had as an action figure as a kid. I think GBL's been doing a great job with everything else besides matchmaking. 3 things. Matchmaking, new features, and balance. I really like how the units play, though, in this game. Adults act like toddlers. People still aren't nice. Adults act like toddlers still. Yeah, you gotta find certain people. If you find like a bunch of toxic people where you're going, then you gotta change up your environment. You know? Got my G91 to level 11. G91's amazing level 20 plus. I mean, he's still good at level 11. Then they make huge flocks and cause issues. Let's see. Oh, crows, yeah. Lion Patriot, okay. The family I live with are big toddlers. Well, no, I'm not. I'm just remembering back to when I used to think that, but then it ended up being partially true. My mom was like, so my mom was a narcissist, and then my dad was kind of like very, very like old-fashioned, conservative, strict. Kind of a narcissist too. Like my parents were both very independent. They kind of valued like what they liked over what their kids liked. So like, so it's like, yeah. Sometimes when you're like, hey, I'm upset, and your parents would be like, what the heck? Why are you upset? Am I not good enough for you? Did I not treat you good enough? You know. So sometimes in that way they feel like big toddlers because like, yo, I need some help. I'm like 12. Like, how am I supposed to know all this stuff? So sometimes you can live in a hard family situation like that, and you don't realize it till later and be like, hey, you know, I grew up kind of messed up. Because when you're growing up, whatever your family does seems like the norm. And that kind of dictates like a lot of your life. Like how you treat others, how you get into relationships is based off like, you know, your family. And then once you get outside your family, either make your own or you got your own apartment, your own house for some years, you realize like, hey, not everybody's family culture is different. So now I try to live like, you know, with kindness, try to fix, you know, I guess that's part of being an adult is you're just trying to take all your messed up stuff, all your cons, try to make them into pros. So I think it's pretty awesome that you guys, even if you're feeling down, you recognize that stuff. That's good. That's a good first step. Let's see. It really doesn't help that I'm autistic. They don't even try to understand it. It sucks. I've been realizing a lot the past few years. Even Indigo doesn't like my mom. If animals do not like people, it is a good sign. Like, I've always been good with animals. Which at first, I just wasn't great with people. I was diagnosed with ADD when I was like a reader or something. I was also deaf. So I had something called glue ear at the time, where I could only hear like vowels, so I was partially deaf. And they wanted to put me in a special ed school. And, you know, my mom helped. That was one of the nicest things my mom did. She had faith in me and was like, my son, he can make it. And I just worked hard. I worked really hard to manage, like, you know, ADD my whole life. And it might be some form of autism, who knows? Well, this is the 90s. I haven't gone back to the doctors to check. But sometimes, you know, parents need to accommodate or just be a good person and say, hey, is this making you uncomfortable? All right, I won't do that. I'll work with you on something. You know, people should really learn to communicate instead of just being a-holes to each other. Like, yeah, if you get overwhelmed by things like, is that what they call privilege? Like someone's like, oh, get over it, I handle it fine. But to you, it might be overwhelming or too much. That's what I always felt like growing up. Is I'd be overwhelmed and people are like, oh, get over it, it's not that hard. You know? But like sometimes being at a concert, you know, when there's too many people, that can be hard. You know, I enjoyed concerts, but after like an hour, I was like, I want to go home and nap for like 3 days. So, you know, just good to try to relate, you know, especially in this chat with my stream that I did in the past. You know, it's good to communicate. I always love talking to people. I like talking to people on stream. When it comes to in person, I have a hard time because I'm like, what do I do with my face? I go on Google and I research. I'm like, why do I feel weird sometimes talking to people? And they're like, well, you gotta make sure your face is doing the right thing. You gotta make sure that you're maintaining eye contact, but not too much eye contact. You can't stare for more than 1 second, or else you know. Socializing's freaking hard. But when you're on an online video game or streaming, you don't have to do the face stuff or the staring stuff, you know? So if any of you get that, you're awesome. Shout outs to you. Animals know who are people or who are the people to trust. That's why I love Yzma. Well, Yzma's got issues though. When Leanne first came, she tried to push Leanne off the bed or just get. To this day, my cat will still look at Leanne. I guess our cat. Yeah, yesterday Yzma gave me a side eye. Yeah. He puffs up in a defensive stance and starts laughing and head quaking when he sees her. It's crazy because he can immediately recognize her voice in other people's. Parrots are way smarter than people think they are. Dude, I would love to get a parrot. I love birds. So my neighbors are all about like mowing lawns, getting animals out of the yard, and being like, oh, you have a bird nest on your house, or the birds drilled a hole on one of your posts. And I'm like, I don't care. Let them live. You know, we're always intruding on their territory. I got bunnies in my backyard. They're beautiful. A good-sized male and a female. I think they've had generations in my backyard. I love animals. You know, we should just leave them alone. Or at least try to coexist with them. You'll be our virtual therapist. I think it goes both ways. Sometimes just talking is really nice. When did Jinjo become bald? I started playing GBL again, Neo Rookie, and my hair just fell right out. I was trying to justify the balance of Blade Liger and modified Gigan, and in the process, not only did I lose part of myself, but I lost my hair. Alright, this guy's using Monster X. I have respect for that. I respect this man. Yes, why is Jinjo giving advice? It comes with the hair loss. All of a sudden, you just get wiser. Like, I was wearing a gray hoodie before I got shaved, so I was Jinjo the Gray. And now I am Jinjo the White, coming to you during the turn of the tide in battle. There is a chance for the race of men to make it in the earth. You're a good team. Let's meet again. Yeah, that poor guy, G91's too strong. Let's see. I gotta go to sleep because I have school in the morning. Bruh. Gamer Melon, have a fantastic day at school. Get some good sleep. I'll see you next time. Just yesterday, watch our video of me shaving him. Oh my gosh. I was like, I don't know if I want to do a video, but it worked out. If you ever decide to get a parrot, please do research before, and they are a lot of effort to take care of, lol. That's why I got cats. I'm kind of lazy nowadays. They're really like tiny human children that can fly. I mean, cats are like 2-year-olds. I think dogs are like hyper 2-year-olds. And I think parrots are like, what, 4 or 5? Parrots are smart. Birds are really smart. Blade Liger sliced his hair off. 100% A the legend. And in case you didn't hear, I watched your Weenie and... Oh my god. I watched your collaboration with Weenie, and it was a fantastic video. It showed how bad the collab units are nowadays. Besides Legion really helped his team. Another reason to hate Liger. Maybe you can gain some unknown strength like One Punch Man with the baldness. You are not the first to reference that. Dude, let me take a look at myself. I'm still getting used to it. Like, it actually feels kind of liberating. Like, I don't know, when your hair is thinning, and my hair was pretty bad up here. Oh, whenever I bent over, I don't know what it is. I feel like America, like, hair loss is always a butt of a joke. Like, whenever they show a guy who's not doing well on TV, he's balding. You know, we're so obsessed with like hair in America, and now I don't feel like I have to worry about it. It was like a worry in the back of my mind. Like, it wasn't something I put up front and said, hey, I'm worried about my hair looking a certain way. I just kind of existed. But once I shaved my head, it felt like some weight I hadn't known about for some time was lifted. Aang from dude, I would totally do an Aang cosplay. The opposite of me, I have a lot of hair, lol. Parrots require so much attention. They actually get depressed if you don't give them enough attention. I know, I'm not a very good streamer, to be honest. I just kind of do it. I've had people legit mistake me for a girl from behind because of my long hair. Dude, you got some metal hair going on. Rock on, bro. Why is bro talking like an airbender about his bald head? That's why I got Mothra on my team. I gotta get the other Mothra and blow people away. I don't believe the Avatar would play a stressful game like GBL. So, you know how Master Yoda went to Dagobah after his defeat by Emperor Palpatine? If you want to either view the original trilogy as their own thing, or 30 years later when the prequels were finished. But he went there because there was a ton of dark side energy, which would cloak him. But it also taught him a lot. You know, no matter how old you are, there's always something to learn. And Yoda was wise enough to see that. And it was stressful. So maybe Aang would play this because it would teach him something. It would teach him how to maintain his, stress level. Yoda was baller. The prequels kind of made like Yoda look horrible. Like Yoda was like mystical, mysterious, super awesome. And I do like the prequels. I like them especially more after the sequels. I'm kind of getting pooped on right now, guys. Hang on. Dude, and Blade Liger's just beating us every time. There's like nothing we can do. Yeah, every time Blade Liger's involved in the equation, we lose. But yeah, before the prequels, Yoda was like mysterious, and then now in the prequels, Yoda looks like some a-hole that doesn't listen or explain. Tyler the Quillava, what's up? Quillava is the best of the Typhlosion line. When I evolved Typhlosion, I'm like, what the heck? He was kind of cool in Pokemon Stadium too, but like in the base game, I don't know. Quillava had the crown, he had Flame Wheel, he evolved at level 14. I think he was the second playthrough of Gold I used him. So, welcome. It would teach him the art of bad balancing. Seriously. And he would learn to balance harder because of it. Not worth it. Yeah, Blade Liger's kind of kicking our butts. It's Blade Liger's broken. Let's see. Alright, as the Avatar, you're going to need the rock-throwing Earthbender, Ebra, the Firebenders, Burning Godzilla, the Airbender, Mothra 62, of course, and finally the Waterbender, -1. I don't even know, he just explodes the water. Is there any water-based units in this game? Oh my gosh. We need that. Oh, come on, I missed the buff. Who spits water out? Nobody uses Hydro Pump in the Godzilla universe, do they? Maybe the new Monster X from the latest season of the Apple TV Godzilla show. Does he do that? Alright, get in there, buddy. King Krampus 49. He's about to get pooped on. I can't say anything. I feel bad. Let's go. I'm a firebender. A firebender, I think, is just a... I mean, earthbending and firebending seem to be the strongest, while waterbending and airbending promote more of within. While earthbending and firebending is about strength. If Blastoise was in the game, that'd be badass. That'd be really cool. When Tiamat, whatever his name is, he squirts water, like high-pressured water, right? Funny that the Typhlosion line and Charizard line have the same base stats. Dude. Yeah, I remember... What was it? When Cerebi first came out, that was one of the first things I looked up. I was just looking up stats. Yeah, Typhlosion was just a mono fire type. We needed a starter like that. Oh my gosh, Gen 1er moment. I mean, Johto is my favorite region. Not in the show, but like just the game. The game was so good when it came out. It did so much. Like, it was like the best sequel. It didn't hold up exactly well compared to other Pokemon games. But man, the Gen 1 starters are the best. I mean, they had to pick out what types, the looks, everything. And they just knocked it out of the park. It is like perfect. Charizard, fire flying. If they did Fire Dragon, he would have been busted. It would have ruined the whole mythical aspect of Dragonite and Dratini and Dragonair. Which Dragonair should have evolved into a Gyarados. That's how it should have happened. But oh well. But Charizard, Blastoise, dude, from War Turtle to a tank. I mean, War Turtle was gonna... The final form of the Squirtle line was gonna look different until, like, not last minute, but close to. And Venusaur, I've been warming up on Bulbasaur the last 10 years. I just think Bulbasaur was lame. But Grass and Poison, Venusaur started that tradition. That's an excellent type combination. You know, you got Sludge Bomb that came in Gen 2. You know, you got the powders. But everything was Grass and Poison. Bellsprout, Oddish. We just kept doing it. Which is why Meganium was pretty cool. I didn't like Meganium, but being mono grass is kind of cool. Water's really strong. A lot of people underestimate how much a ton of water can do. Kyogre, flood the earth. There's no life, just fish. Maybe Atlantis, you know. What are you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, let's go, bring it on, Frick. Hurricanes are a combination of wind and water. Seriously, they should have focused more on like water and different elements working together. I mean, that's a minor gripe though. Like hurricanes would have been cool. You can try bending the blood inside your opponent if you're good enough. Waterbender as blood is 90%. You know, when Netflix first came out, we downloaded it on the Wii, and we'd watch Avatar: The Last Airbender on our Wii. It was pretty cool. But if you think about it, airbending is the strongest since Zahir showed what would happen if the airbenders weren't peaceful. True. I mean, I don't consider a lot of stuff in Legend of Korra, just because Legend of Korra was just like a rocky road. I actually skipped Season 1. There was like a highlight at the beginning of Season 2. My roommate said Season 1 was so bad that they just recommend you skip it. And then the animation in Korra was really good. Korra was just kind of weird, though. But of course, it had to... Korra was competing with a 10 out of 10 show. If I had to rank Korra, it was probably like a 7 out of 10 for me. I haven't watched it since... Because my college buddies and I, we'd get together and watch it as a whole. I thought it was cool because it was like a female protagonist, which at that time wasn't like terribly common for an action series. But like over time, I don't know. Over time, I haven't liked Korra as much. Not saying it's bad though. I'm gonna watch Avatar: The Last Airbender any day over it. At least the live action. It's not as bad as the live action movie. The live action movie was horrible. That was such a disappointment. I remember that coming out. Let's see. We stay glazing Tyranitar. Dude, Tyranitar is awesome. He is the Godzilla Pokemon. A lot of water gets heavy fast. The reason the ocean hasn't been explored is a lot due to the fact that it crushes you if you're deep enough. Yeah, they just have the submarines now. -1 liter. I have truly seen it all. I suppose you do have a firebender. Fire Rodin does have fire in its name after all. I can only think of -1 because he's just erupting out of the water, you know? Oh, Flacco. I can't give you another win, Flacco. I gotta farm some coins. We meet again. I think I can do this fun play. So I found out this guy's not good to start out with. I don't know why I keep starting out with him, but this game, you know, I just like starting with him. Yep, there we go. We baited the Rio, the Dire Rio. He's just got to last long enough so we can pick off these guys. Well, wait a minute. Don't do it. No, he's smart. He knows how to defend Rio. You gotta wait till that bar runs out. Come closer. No! I refuse to die. Oh man, he's trying everything. I'm like All Might. I refuse to die. Detroit Smash. You guys watch Invincible? I watched the first season when it came out, and I was like, this is pretty good. But then we have Amazon Prime, which I just canceled a little bit ago. And I watched through season 2. Season 2 was good. 3 was good. And then 4 was good. I think 4 is actually amazing. But then there was like the latest episode I saw, I was like, it's alright, I'll cancel Amazon Prime, I don't want to spend money on it. Then they released the rest of the season, which I did not expect. I haven't been paying attention. And I guess the rest of the season is like the best part of the season, possibly the show. So now I gotta decide if I'm gonna redo my Amazon subscription. Or I could pirate. I'm totally not gonna pirate it. You know, the latest episodes of Invincible. But it's pretty good. I really like it. It's real solid. You have the sub-elements to think about, too, if you were to match some GBL to characters in GBL. True. I feel like most Godzillas would qualify as a water-type thing. I think Godzilla would either be like Water Dark or like Water Dragon. And then Burning Godzilla is like Fire... Well, Burning Godzilla is mostly on land, so he'd be like Fire Dragon. Yes, after we have the pirate Jinjo over here. No! -1, defend me! Just sail the 7 seas. The streaming subscription costs have been costing an arm and a leg. Oh man, dude, I would love to sail the sea. I was thinking of being a storm chaser. You know, there's so many things like. Consider like in my 30s, I was like, what did I used to love to do? I'm like, I wanted to be a storm chaser. I love the weather. I love food. You know, I'm trying to like put together like, not side hustles, but like hobbies I could get into. Like I'm spending on everything to kill this Rio. Get up there, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Get up there. Oh, he did not make it. No, Blade Liger. That's like an automatic loss. Oh, wait, we can do it. We can do it. Oh, dude, he's doing everything to defend his Rio. The Benjamins. How dare you even, like, think you know me. All right, he's regular now. Mothra. We didn't get this done in time. Burning Godzilla's reference is a fire dragon at the start of Godzilla vs. Something D. Oh, Destroya. That's right. I'm not a real fan anymore, guys. I can't just, off the top of my head, recall Godzilla stuff. I'm a fake fan. Yeah, let's see. I like Katara. Yeah, Katara's cool. You gotta see, you might like Legend of Korra. It has really good animation. Because I think Avatar was like on Flash. I think Avatar is like, if you guys haven't seen it, it's one of the best cartoons. Like, I was watching Avatar The Last Airbender, a cartoon inspired by anime. Same with Teen Titans. And Full Metal Alchemist, the original series. Oh, just there's so much good stuff coming out in the 2000s. Especially Full Metal Alchemist. For the longest time, that was my favorite anime, but I can't bring myself to rewatch it because it was so depressing. I heard Brotherhood's not as depressing anymore, though. Oh, you think Rio will defend you, Benjamin? Great battle. Okay, so I've been secretly playing a game that I haven't been telling you guys about, and I'm sorry for not being transparent with you guys. This is a huge deal, so if you're doing something else right now, turn around, look at the screen, get your ears up to the speakers, make sure you can hear what I'm about to say to you. I've been secretly playing a drinking game, and it's called Take a Sip Every Time I See Gigan Rex Leader or SMG. So we might be getting a little swifty in a few hours. Who knows? So I'm gonna go grab myself another White Claw extra large surge, and you guys think of something we can talk about when I get back. So I will BRB. I'm gonna go look for my hair. Actually, I think it's still around. Be right back. I am back. Woohoo! We got -1 Godzilla here. We got gold -1 Godzilla here. We got Odo Island Godzilla here. We have another superposed Japanese G-Fest Godzilla here. Dude, this thing was like $20 at G-Fest. Look at that. I told myself I'd never get back into cards or figurines again, but man, this guy is good looking. I absolutely love this guy. His tail is so long too. They always cut the tail short on a Godzilla. And then you want to see the coolest. I actually have another -1 up there too. Another really cool Godzilla is Hamtaro Godzilla. They need to put him in the GBL. Have him like, he's so cute, he compels them, and then nobody can attack him for like a whole 10 seconds. Be the absolute most toxic unit. So yeah. You will die if you do that, Jinjo. Don't proceed with it. Listen. It's a sacrifice, you know? If Toho's going to release a new Godzilla game or balance a new Godzilla game, I gotta be the one to sacrifice for it. Bro, this may as well be a drunk stream if that's the case. Anyone going to G-Fest? I'm a little iffy on G-Fest because we've been traveling a lot lately, and I want to save money, but you know, you don't really save money at G-Fest. You end up buying a lot more than you think. There's the drink for SMG, little sippy poo. I'll drink for a starter, goat. First thing, goat. Basically, anytime there's a bullshit moment, I will drink. That's the drinking game for today, guys. But I have a secret. I know how to beat goat. I'll just show you guys the secret. Sad. Oh, wait. Oh, this guy's strong. Oh, this guy's strong. We gotta be careful. Oh, that was bad. That was not good. No, no, Tokyo, don't leave me. Tokyo, no. Tokyo. I give up. Dude, whenever Blade Liger is summoned, I gotta drink to that too. My team cannot handle Blade Liger. I don't know how many teams can. But that was a bad play on my part, but Blade Liger came out and you just lose. If you have like a level 5 or higher Blade Liger, you just win. Breaking news, GBL streamer found dead while overdosing on alcohol. Witnesses say he drank his sorrows away when he saw Blade. Dude, I'm about to. I swear, if this game just like goes 10 minutes without bullshit, I would be a happy man. Alright, Gaigan Rex, SMG, any bullshit unit, I'll take a sip. Pans needs to get in here. Someone needs to tag Pans. So Pans can come drink with me. Alright, so we're loading. Mr. Walter, cool stream. You know, I've never seen Breaking Bad, but I've seen the memes. Also, welcome. Hola, Sebastian. It is always an excelente time when you come in the stream. So ever since YouTube ads started listening to us through our phones, I say to the kids I work with, excelente or gracias. You know, I speak a little bit of Spanish while I'm working. You know, it just spices things up. The kids love it. And I get ads in Spanish. Like, I think 1/4 of my ads are all in Spanish. So I'm like, okay. So if you want to hear ads in certain languages, just start speaking French, saying thank you in French. Let's see. Hola, Sebastian. Buenos dias. Every time I hate the game more. Like, they're adding really cool stuff, but at the same time, it's like, oh, this... Wait, this is a bot. Yeah, Leanne might be streaming Jurassic World Alive, maybe at like 6 or... Yeah, around 6 maybe. I'm just doing some GBL, you know, I want to get these leader wins. It's something to work towards. This is possibly the worst leader in the game. After he uses his ability, he's the worst leader in the game. Like, he just can't do anything. Unit bust should be tomorrow, by the way. Oh, heck yeah. You know, I used to look forward to that. I kind of am right now. I do like this game. You guys were all great, too. I really enjoy it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We got the double power-up. As long as he doesn't summon Blade Liger. So no drinking this battle. This guy, he's honest. He's an honest worker. But we're kind of wrecking him right now, so I feel bad. If they're not lazy later, I'll stream. You gotta stream. You told me to stream. 2 streams in one day, damn. Well, as soon as summer break comes on, I'll be streaming GBL, Maple Story, whatever. I was gonna play some pilot games with like my pilot controller, but there really isn't a super popular one right now. And EVE Online only works with a keyboard and mouse. Which is disappointing. I want to fly spaceships. What is with all these people like that are like rank 50? You know, or 50 in trophy rank. Like, this guy is definitely not... I don't think he's 66 plus if he's using that guy. Buff Godzilla Earth. I still got to stream myself at one point. I'm going to try to tune in for that because I want to see Burning Godzilla gameplay. It gets boring seeing the same thing. Desghidorah Gold Edition. Okay. Maybe this guy's from like 2024 or 23 where using G89 wasn't the worst idea on the planet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in pain. This -1 leader is like fresh from like late 2023 in meta relevance. Like, he wasn't even good when he came out. Oh, 1,000 beer dragon. Okay. Send out Fire Rodan. King Caesar. Oh, King Caesar just died in one hit. This poor guy. I can't give up, man. I just fought a bot. I gotta maintain my honor. Great battle. Sorry, man. That's the way it rolls in this game. If you come back and you don't have the cards, you just lose. I shouldn't have drank there. But the bullshit was the fact that I just mowed that guy, even though he had a level 30 plus Desghidorah. How would you guys handle GBL news? You'll have to see when we do LJN episode 2, because we're gonna release it when the new season comes out, or just as the info comes out. We'll probably release it the day of the new season, which will be Thursday or Friday. I don't think it'll be any other game except GBL, to be honest, or when a new Godzilla game finally comes out. Uh-oh, what have I done? If this skill did like a little more damage afterwards, it'd be extra good. Yo, what the hell, Ted? What are you doing? Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, Heat Ray? That's cute. I don't consider Shin BS anymore. I mean, he's still, but he is, like, if they never released a stronger leader than Shin, very bad, then he'd be BS, but he's manageable now. He's still really powerful. It's just Giga and Rex and SMG are so broken. Godzilla Final War Tokyo version, Ultima Scarlet version need nerf. I think they do, but based on, like, they just don't nerf anyone anymore. There's so many people they should nerf, really. So welcome to the chat, Mazinger. Reminds me of the band Menzingers. They're pretty good, especially the song After the Party. Godzilla Earth really needs a buff. He's 9 cost, but it's slow, and the damage is enough. Even Blade Liger can kill a 9 cost Earth. Dude, like Dorats could kill Earth now. Yeah, Ultima's so stupid. So stupid. The part in Weenie's video where it's like the perfume aisle, the SpongeBob reference, where it's Godzilla Ultima, it's so true. It's unlikely Earth will be buffed. They never buff OG units if the alt is already released. Burning Godzilla is an exception. LJN has a lot of potential, not gonna lie. Hey, the legend, thanks for the love, man. Y'all could cover content creator news, buffs, nerfs, drama, etc. We could expand. We could expand. If they nerf something, they lose out on sales, which is the last thing Telvin wants. Can we just go back to the time where games were just made for the passion of it? Like, seriously. I found my DS Lite, so I'm going to sell, like, my Game Boy Advance SP, 3DS, regular DS, the fat one. And I bought this R4 card for $10 from eBay. And I have an SD card I can put into it, micro SD, and you can play whatever DS games you want. Because the DS era of gaming was pretty good. It was pretty solid. I just got to find out what games there were that I missed out on. Wait, we gotta wait. Giga and Rex leader needs a nerf. It's so annoying for Giga. Yeah, Giga and Rex is like the most. It's the easiest leader to play as. I played as it last night with no energy cards, and I just owned. Well, the new Chibi card that gives 300 HP to everyone. It's actually really good for low like HP enemies, especially swarms. I think this is the bot, so we're just gonna go ham. I feel like the alts are just better versions of the originals. They really are, because they can buff They should buff properly the OG, like Ortho, Ultima, and Rodan and more. Ortho's still ridiculous. I thought he was out for a second, then I fought him again, and it was tough. Games made for passion. My inner sleeper agent fighting off the urge to mention Ultra Kill. I do not know what Ultra Kill is. Is that a DS game? We try not to mention Gigabash, a game made by a company. We have Gigabash. We gotta stream it still. I don't know if I want to use my Xbox controller. Battle Cats versus GBL. I gotta get in. I love Godzilla. You know, they have all the shiny stuff. It's like Disney. Disney's an evil company, but yet they have all the best, like, cutesy movies. Giga and Rex. I can drink to that, and then I summon Goat. Maybe I won't do Goat because I have Goat. No, because I'm BSing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Big, interesting. Minus one's helping. Get minus one. Do it, boy. You want to see true power? True power? Let me show you. This 8-second startup -1 attack is so good. Go, 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 go. Awesome. Great battle, guy and Rex Leader guy. At this rate, Jinjo may pass out on stream and Leanne gotta take over. Listen, in 2018 when I first was streaming, just for the fun of it, I was streaming Maple Story. This is the account that got banned because I was streaming private servers, which, you know. But yeah, I used to do quite a bit of drinking on there with other streamers too. Man, Taco Bell streams. It was a different heyday. I was definitely very immature at the time. I was going through a lot though. But I was drinking way too much. It was all straight whiskey too. Let's see. Toho would rather release Showa Godzilla than remaster the Pipeworks trilogy of Godzilla fighting games. I remember when Godzilla Destroy All Monsters came out for the GameCube. I think it came out for the GameCube first, then the Xbox. I never played the Xbox version. 2001, I sold Mario Party 2 on N64. I sold some Game Boy Color games and another 64 game just to buy that one. Then years later, I ended up buying Godzilla Destroy All Monsters because I would buy and sell games, you know, for like $6. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. I actually found a Discord group. So in this town I live in, we used to do Super Smash Bros. Tournaments all the time. We'd host them at houses. We'd be all over. We'd be partying, doing college parties with Melee tournaments. And the thing is now they do Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee as a joke, but then it developed. People actually like Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee around here. So I'm actually just joining that group. So maybe I could do some streams where we're competitive someday. But the first one's amazing. Save the Earth is pretty good, but the campaign, I played it again on this channel, was god-awful. The killing the flying saucers missions, horrible. The like Mario Party type missions were horrible. But the fighting was fantastic. The boxing ring map, amazing. The one for the Wii, my younger sibling loved it. I thought it was ass. I thought the characters were cool, but the Wii controls, doing anything with the Wii outside of Wii Sports sucked, in my opinion. But yes, I would love to see the Pipeworks trilogy. I was born and raised on things before the Pipeworks trilogy came out, and I loved it. Save the Earth came out on Xbox. Xbox was so high-tech, that game looked amazing. I was playing Halo 2 and Star Wars Republic Commando. Godzilla Save the Earth scratched that itch perfectly of a fighter. It was like a better sequel to a fighting game than Super Smash Bros. Brawl was than to Melee. Yeah, Godzilla Save the Earth, Destroy All Monsters Melee, amazing games. They need to remaster them right now. Toho, if you're listening, get your shit together. I'm gonna go fly to Japan. I'm gonna go get a place at the Godzilla Hotel. Then I'm gonna go to the headquarters and just tell them how it is. I'm gonna tell them how it is in America. I'm gonna show up with like an American hoodie, American flag hoodie, American flag pants. You know, how we're just depicted in the animes. And I'll be like, listen, this ain't righteous. This ain't no constitution. Abraham Lincoln would not have stood for this. Let's see. What do you guys got to say? Even we got Zoids and more alts than show, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, things are... I like the Zoids. Death Soarer is my favorite of all the Zoids. He's awesome. Don't worry, guys. Jinjo can handle alcohol really well. I get drunk with only one can. I used to, back in my day, in my prime, I didn't drink really until I had my first hangout with drinking at 19, but I didn't really start drinking until 21. Bro, I would have like 10 shots of rum and a beer, and then just eat a whole giant 1.5 foot long sub, and I'd be fine. I was crazy. This probably explains why I'm sick a lot nowadays, because I went too hard in college. But yeah, nowadays I don't handle my alcohol as well, but I can, for an average person, I can relatively handle my alcohol. So you got banned for streaming private servers. Meanwhile, there's people out there literally streaming themselves doing crimes. Yeah, dude, it's bullshit. And they still email me every month telling me I have money I can get. And I'm like, I can't log in. Mazinger says the G91 buff was unnecessary. Compared to other people that needed buffs, you are 100% correct. But I like it. I'm doing a lot better now. Unleash is easily the worst of the trilogy, 100%. It was so disappointing. I wish the game evolved better. Now it's just way too OP and pay to win. It is. Godzilla Tokyo version and Godzilla Scarlet Dust is even worse when Chibi Duo is even worse than Chibi Duo and Destroy Ariake version. I think Goat and Scarlet Dust is like a duo at this point. I don't know if Godzilla Tokyo version. He would be a really good combo. We could try that real quick. He'd be a really good combo. So what are we at? 5.5? 5.6. Let's try it out. Mine's level 10. Sorry about the mouse clicking, guys. I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy to set this up really well. But someday I'll get to it. We just need to get more money. Let's try it. I don't see it too much. Usually you see all the slow walkers together, like Shin Ortho, Final Wars, Rio, Ultima. Those guys are nightmares. Absolute nightmare. I see that shit dude, just seeing Ultima with anyone is annoying. Like, the reason Chibis and Destroy Ariake were so good is... Well, Destroy Ariake was only good because of Chibis. Like, he was good, but man, the Chibi's compel ability really helped. And his defense down was perfect for 1,000-Year Dragon. And Earth, who were, like, very meta at the time. Oh my god. Dude, putting Ultima on my team just completely mollywopped this guy. Oh, drink for Gigan Rex Leader. I have water here too, guys, so don't worry. Here's the new rule. We do not show mercy in this dojo if they use leaders like Gigan Rex or SMG. We don't... This is Cobra Kai. Let me show you how serious I am right now, guys. Where is it? Etsy. Give me a sec, guys. We gotta update this stream. We gotta make sure people know how we run shit around here. Do I look like I fool around? No. What is this website? Get out of here. Allow ads. All I want to do is put on a super awesome image of Cobra Kai. Can't find one with a PNG background though, or a transparent background. Never mind, guys. Google is now just an a-hole. Google used to be so good, man. Then they restricted. So anyways, no mercy. Strike hard. Strike first. Ball stream got turned into a drinking stream. Listen, I'm a divorced dad right now. I'm listening to divorced dad music. I got the divorced dad haircut. I'm thinking we just put on some Creed, some Nickelback, some Pearl Jam, Avenged Sevenfold. You know, the modern day dad rock. When I was a kid, dad rock was like the Eagles to Def Leppard. Van Halen. Liger, Ultima, Final Wars, SMG lead, and Rex leads are the most needed nerfs. I agree with that, Gotex. I think you have a good opinion when it comes to that stuff. Like, I noticed, like, you and some other players are like, you're obviously skilled at the game. But then I just pull out, you know, whatever latest bullshit Toho gives me. Like, occasionally I'll save up gems. When I see a broken card, I save like 10k gems, spend it, and then spend like 20 bucks to max out those cards. That's what I did with the Kaiser Ghidorah card and the Godzilla card. And it gets me through. It just completely wrecks people. Oh, this poor guy. What's a nice sticker I can send to people that I accidentally annihilate? Godzilla Tokyo and Godzilla Scarlet together is broken. I'm gonna try it out. Fossil Fighters was the first game I ever played, and I still love it. Was that on the DS? Oh yeah, I love the DS. Yeah, I got this card. Sadly, I rebooted my DS Lite, and it had a screen where it was like, "Oh, tell us who you are." It forgot who I was. I was playing that DS Lite from 2006 until 2012. So I have an R4 card coming in. I'm going to download a bunch of games on there and just play them. I sold my Soul Silver. I wonder if you get the ROM of the game, can it connect to a real Pokewalker? Because I kind of want to do that. When I was in high school, some people quit playing Pokemon. You know? Some people quit playing Pokemon. But when Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, people came back. The popular kids, everyone. They all loved it. So good, dude. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I've played that. I have it on my phone right now. Melon DS, the emulator. I played some ROM hacks of that, but you really don't need to hack it that much. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was amazing. And as I said before, Gold and Silver, it didn't hold up terribly well. It's still my favorite games of all time. When it came out, though, it was leagues ahead of Game Boy games. It was, I think Pokemon Gold and Silver is the best Game Boy Color game to ever come out, and it's not even close. Yzma even agrees. Did you guys hear Yzma? Like, day and night cycle. When you're out at night, you're like, ooh, okay, I gotta be careful. There's hoot-hoots that can hypnotize me. That's right, Yzma. I don't know if you guys can hear her or not. She's going at it. Gold and Silver was so good. I think it's one of the best sequels to ever come out in gaming. That or Halo 2. But yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver was amazing. And the DS. I had the fat DS, the red one, you know, that came out with the Mario Kart bundle. That one, the touchscreen broke. So I got a DS Lite like the next year or two. I think it was like a year and a half, and the DS Lite is perfect. Perfect size. Great system. Fossil Fighters was a DS game, really underrated. Sadly, the third game killed the series. Fossil Fighter runs really nicely on Melon DS. I'll check that out. I'm going to download it, because I'd rather play on my DS. I'm tired of playing games on my phone. Fire Rodan's ability makes nonsense. Let's see. Fire Rodan's V ability makes no sense. Don't matter. Kill Rodan, he gets... Oh, I'm fighting Leanne! Goodbye, Leanne. I got goat. Oh, you got your goat out first. Yeah, he's really good, even at level 1. I like using him with energy decks. He's not too useful for this deck. Hey, you could stream it. I could. The DS games are more just for myself, though. Oh, wait, I can take out this goat. What am I doing? Come on, -1. Come out. Here we go. Boom! Goodbye! Dude, look at it. I know, -1 kicks ass. He's hungry. He's hungry for the win. I'm sorry, Leanne. In this dojo, no mercy, Cobra Kai! No mercy. This is my favorite Mecha King Ghidorah. Oh, wait, Leanne's coming back. Guys, Leanne is coming back. Let me use cheap Scarlet Dust Ultima. Let's see you survive this. Okay. Oh, some Varan action. Okay. Oh my god, poor Fire Rodan just showed up for a minute and just got pooped on. Uh-oh. You better watch out, I got Ultima. He's tough. Melon's DS allows online battles for... Oh, really? That's cool. You guys remember... what are we drinking, Mr. Walter? I have the 8% alcohol White Claw. It was the best bang for the buck. Battle of the Goats? Heck yeah. I only do White Claw. I found out I have a gluten allergy, which is mostly from the poison. So in like the 80s and 90s, they really started like pouring out these red dyes and poisons like in foods, fast food. And I ate like shit growing like in my high school and college years, and I think it wrecked my body. We'll probably be seeing this 20 years from now, how we ate just pure crap in food. So I thought it was dairy originally, and now I've decided like I love beer. Beer is a huge culture in Michigan. Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I used to live, was Beer City. They call it Beer City, USA, even though it doesn't make sense. I used to love brown ales, stouts, oh, especially stouts, porters. But it makes my my joints just get inflamed, and I'm just in such pain. And I've been enduring it since I played Fox and Melee. Broke my wrist playing them. And yeah, but this is gluten free, so I can have this. First time I had it, it was just amazing. I was like, I'm not in pain when drinking. That's nice. But I don't really drink as much as I used to. Michigan's culture is huge on drinking. Millennial and before, absolutely huge on drinking. What the heck, dude? Dude, what is going on here? What the heck? No, it's the Mothra leader. Dude, Mothra lead is good. Maybe I'll get that Mothra card. Alright, that was horseshit and cheese. He definitely had that. He had that Mothra card. But yeah, so, healthier beer. If that makes sense. Yeah, this guy's good. But he has the Mothra card for sure. He's a whale. He's a whale, Rooney. Let's see. Where am I at? I'm not sure how successful you'd be finding a physical copy. Dude, I'm not even going to bother. I used to be real big on collecting physical copies, but then I'm like, you just get a cart. As long as you have the console, I think you're good to go. As long as you play with, like, the original controller, that's the best. Cool, I only drink Monster White without sugar, only when I train. Dude, energy drinks were huge. They were coming out when I was a kid. I used to have Rip-Its at the dollar store. They were $1. Jolt. Jolt used to come in these giant cans for like $1 something. Giant cans. Then they shrunk them in half and kept the price. That was when shrinkflation really began. It was around that time. Gemstone is one of Ultima's perfect counters besides Super Mechagodzilla Ult. Yeah. I could drink a lot, but I'm kind of forced to because my fingers dry out if I don't, and that agitates my touch sensitivities. I can drink a lot, but I'm kind of forced not to. Because my fingers dry out if I don't. Yeah, you gotta carry some lotion, man. Because the first thing to go is your fingers, really. Like, the feeling. I don't like alcohol, though. I mean, a lot of people use alcohol as an escape. Or, like, an excuse to be more outgoing. Or for gatherings, especially in America. And especially in Michigan. Like, Kalamazoo, all the bars are closing down now. The ones I used to go to. Because marijuana is legal here. And marijuana is so much cheaper and safer. With beer, you want to go out and party with friends. With marijuana, you just kind of want to sit back and chill. Maybe even chill with people. So it's like the world, like every brand of alcohol is on sale at the Myers/Walmart next to me. So the world's kind of changing right now. My coworker used to be a manager at Bell's, which is the Two Hearted beers, Oberon's. That's right next to me where it came from. And yeah, the culture's just changing right now. Gen Z doesn't drink as much because going out is so expensive. A bottle of beer is like $5 to $8. So it's just times are different. Alcohol's too expensive, and it used to be cheap and not taste good, but it made life fun for some people, you know. But now it's expensive, so it's like, what's the point? Marijuana is way cheaper. Should have spawned Ultima to point G54 all away from the lead. Yeah, his AoE was screwing you over. Zilla Jr. beat Shin like it or not, huh? Coffee is the best drink ever. Coffee I've been getting into. I only had coffee 2-3 times before I met Leanne when I was like 30. Despite not using lotion for a while, I haven't had that much problems with dry skin. Yeah. It depends, too, where you're... you gotta check out your ancestry. Like, no matter what race you are, depending on what area. If you're from a hot area, if you're white and your heritage is from a hot area, if you're black and your heritage is from a hot area, you need lotion. Actually, everyone needs lotion, but some are more susceptible to dry skin. Zilla Jr. beats Shin like it or I haven't used Zilla Jr. I think we don't have that. We have Final Wars Godzilla. Low jerky kirky. I still feel sleepy even after drinking coffee. I don't think my body handles. I used to fall asleep to Coca-Cola. I used to chug that shit. When your body is young, you're like almost invincible. Like you may think at times like, oh, I'm aching. No, your body can take a lot. Once you hit like 30, I don't know if it's the microplastics or something, because my parents didn't start feeling bad until their 50s and 60s. Yet millennials are feeling like crap in their 30s and 40s based on their diet and exercise. I live in a dry environment, but I also live in a high altitude area. Dude, are you from Colorado? Because that'd be badass. I was out there last summer. Dude, I'm so tempted to get this Mothra card. Because I have a Rainbow Mothra that's pretty high level. Wait, what's this exclamation point? Dude, I wish Rainbow Mothra was still good as a unit. She was doing really well for a while. Though I'm from New Mexico. Nice, man. I knew a girl from there. She was part of the Navajo tribe. Increases the HP and attack of battle pieces and teams by... This is such a stupid card. Does anybody know what this is at max? If it's above 20%, I might consider it. Rainbow Mothra is a good lead. I thought in my last leader tier list, which I put... Oh my god. I'm still getting used to being bald. I put her as like #1 before Gigantamax and SMG came out. I think she's really good. I don't trust myself with drugs. Knowing my ass, I'd get addicted easily. I was like I didn't try I tried Mike's Hard Lemonades. I had like 2.5 of them. I'll never forget. And we were playing some game randomly, but we were buzzed. Maybe I had 3.5. It was my first time having alcohol. Cause my parents were big on weed, which I didn't really know about it, but I definitely knew they were big on alcohol. I'll never forget when I asked my mom. I was like, so when's the last time you went a day without drinking? And she looked at me and said, when were you born again? What year? I was like, oh. So, like, I didn't want to drink growing up. Especially if you got parents that drink. It's like, you see how, like, when you're a kid and you see your parents drunk, it's just really weird. You know? I mean, I think a lot of people have experienced that. Like, maybe being drunk once in front of your kid isn't a huge deal, but multiple times it's like, kind of awkward. So, like, I didn't want to drink when I was a teenager. I totally was like, I ended up trying cigars, though, when I was a teenager. My parents also... Well, my dad smoked cigarettes, but he quit at 40. He smoked for, like, 20-something years, and he quit right there and then. And it's incredibly hard to quit that. So I was really proud of him. But I did try smoking. I only did it for a short time in high school, but... Yeah, when I was a teenager, I was like, Other drugs and alcohol? Hell no. I was part of the DARE program. With Daryl the Lion. Where's Daryl? Wait, what are we fighting? No bullshit. Alright. I can't drink yet. Daryl the Lion. I see kids wearing that t-shirt still. Alright, Daryl, we can do this. We can resist drugs and violence. Interesting. Okay. Good play, Ping Pong Krell. But I think... Oh, whoa. Dude, this guy's smart. Look at this Jet Jaguar play. What the heck? Dude, that was pretty good. Underrated unit, Jet Jaguar. Oh, don't kill him. Okay, I'm about to say, he deserves to keep fighting. This guy's good. I don't like Cocoon. I actually just drank because of Cocoon, but, like, I don't think she's a... Cocoon's kind of bullshit at times. It is definitely the most bullshit of the 3 costumes. Wait. There we go. You have invoked my wrath. One more. Yeah, let's do it. I kind of want to give up, but I think this guy has a fighting chance. That was a blast. Great battle. If you're watching this, Ping Pong Krell, you are a great player. You are smart. That Jet Jaguar play was terrific. It would have worked really well on old G91. Huge Evangelion and Gamera fan. Buff, yeah. Yeah, dude, you're new. Well, you got some decent cards. Valentine, smart. Blade Liger, nice. That one's not a bad card. Yeah, you're doing well for yourself, man. I'm going to toss you a follow. I want to see where you end up. Damn it. I had to unfollow someone. Let's see, who am I unfollowing? How do I sort it by people who haven't played in like 10 years? $256 followers, that's awesome. Kydra Jaeger, what's up? And Titanosaurus, he's cool. Mr. Rex, he's alright. Zilla no Muffles. I'm gonna unfollow you, you haven't played in a while. I gotta follow my boy. And I'm not increasing my follow with gems again. I really respected that play. That's making me consider some things. I wish we could go back before the 5.5, before battle memories restricted what you could use. Right now, my best decks are restricted to Ghidorah, which I'm fine with, but Godzilla's by far. I wish I could have like 3-4 costs again and like 1-7. Hey, what's up? This guy's got a -1 lead as well. Alright, we're gonna try that combo Sebastian was talking about. Mazinger, maybe one of you guys. Oh, I sent him out. I don't know how to do this. I did not space that out well. I'm gonna wait. That was a great play by him. Is that G89? Oh my gosh. Dude. I did like 10 battles with G89 to get a gold chest because I had an achievement from. The thing is G89 can't reach his target. Let's see. Oh, we'll get Ultima out here. We're going to cheat a little bit. Is this Godzilla the Ride? I think this might be Godzilla the Ride. Let's see. Yeah, poor guy. He had Manila on his team, which Manila's pretty busted. I'll drink to that. Manila's actually really broken now with the buff. Possibly the best character in the game. Alright, what do we got here? Godzilla Kong Titan Chaser. Who played that shit? Dude, I didn't like that. I didn't care much for it. But to each their own. Let me go back. I will never touch drugs unless medical. And, you know, I have my own opinions about prescription drugs. I think doctors are more for managing instead of treating or curing. I don't like pills. I don't trust doctors. My grandma didn't trust doctors. When she was in a nursing home, they said she had a few months to live. She ended up living for years. Years with no medicine. And she had a baseball-sized tumor in her brain. So, like, you gotta be really careful. My brother also, they gave him like 12 different pills, and he lost like 40 pounds. He was almost 6 feet tall, 120 pounds. As soon as he narrowed it down from 12 to 4 meds and started doing CBD gummies, his life got way better. So my opinion on medical, like, I don't know, I think medicinal marijuana is better in some cases than a lot of prescription meds. I feel like doctors are just tossing them out. But that's my opinion. Everybody has something different, but I feel like the American healthcare system is quite flawed. The Moth card is 21% in Animation Dead. Holy crap. -1 lead with -1 haircut. Dude, I am one with -1. Parents influence their kids a lot more than they realize. 100% A Legend. Daryl, just say no. Just say no. That's an old 90s Dare commercial about not doing drugs. Mean people isn't my strongest thing. I'm picky with people, which is good. That's, you know, it's hard to trust people. You need to be careful at times, especially nowadays. Well, the news and the internet tell you all the horrible things going on. Back then, that wasn't the case. So it is hard to trust people because of always seeing the bad. No las drogos. Oh, alcohol in Spanish. SKG, what's the temp in New Mexico now? 75, but it's windy and I hate it. That's not bad, 75, but it's real dry. Wow, it's warm. We're at 67 here. That's like perfect for us. Godzilla, Kong, Titan Chasers. Who play that shit? We want play as Kaiju, no Monster Hunter or something like that. I love Monster Hunter. I'm kind of forced into using a 5.5 deck with the cards I have. Same here. We have 2 -1 leads. Jinjo with -1 haircut. Dude, we're working together. American healthcare system is horrid. It is. It's corrupt. First time I hear Godzilla 19-1 got a buff, I thought it was a fucking joke. Dude, it was crazy. He's gotten 2 buffs. Headache pills are a lifesaver for me. I cannot stand eternal pain. It feels suffocating. Yeah, when I used to get a lot of headaches too. And then I don't know if you guys care, it's legal here, but I started taking edibles while at the end of my post office career, and it felt like a giant cork was like broken off in my brain, and all the guck was coming out. And I am like a lot more chill. I'm not as depressed anymore. And you know, edibles are really cheap. And I stopped drinking as much. Drinking's expensive. And it kind of just switched my life around. It's really nice. And you know, everything's different for everybody. But man, I can't drink yet. No bullshit besides on my end. Besides me using Goat and Ultima. Yeah, that helped my... I do realize though, because I did in college too, and it didn't turn out too well, don't mix it with drinking. And also, if you're paranoid, if you focus on being paranoid, then drugs are horrible for you, especially like legal medicinal marijuana. It kind of enhances what you're feeling. So if you like focus on relaxing, it enhances that. If you want to enjoy video games like you did when you were 5 years old, it can enhance that. So it's like, and it's different for everybody's brain. Like in my family, I was one of the last to really try it. Wait, Dark Crow, you said something and I missed it. Half of my family was alcoholics, the other half couldn't hold their liquor, so I guess I'm in the middle. Dude, yeah. Dark Crow knows. Unsubscribing says burning. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I gotta get this out of my team. I was trying to test out. Well, we're in it to win it right now. We show no mercy in this dojo. -0 is going to be life-changing. Speaking of -1, are we hyped for -0? Yeah, -0 is going to be amazing. -1 changed my life. Made me more comfortable being a Godzilla fan and just really... I was waiting for a movie that was like really good, you know? Like I was like a Godzilla movie that's like just blows me away like the 1954 one, and -1 did that. Okay, let's see what we got, guys. Super Godzilla is a perfect counter for Iris. Yeah, Super Godzilla's got some niche uses that make him really good. But check this out, guys. I am not going to cheat. I'm only using Goat and Ultima. They're not very good units. Probably the worst. I'm just kidding. Thanks. Yo, 13 viewers. Thank you, guys. Very awesome for deciding on a last-minute stream. We got to get a consistent schedule going on. I've been saying that for maybe a year now. If we had a consistent streaming schedule, the stream we'd be really taking off. In the good way, not in the GBL way. At least you're not using Manila. Dude, Manila's busted. You got to make a video on that. -1 is just a perfect Godzilla movie. It is. It's like, no matter how you look at it, it's good. Oh, this guy's good. I like this guy a lot. We meet again. You're a good team. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have Godzilla Ultima. I tried a bit and instantly wanted to throw up, so I chugged a whole pitcher of iced tea. Dude, you got the munchies right there. Got some muncharoonies. That's my problem. I've gained weight on it. But I did try CBD while I was working like endless 12 hours at the post office, and it really helped me out there. But I mean, like everyone drank. Everyone I knew, it was like crazy. You were like weird if you didn't drink in this culture. Oh, are you serious? I thought that was the regular SMG. Screw you. Come on, buddy. You can make it. You can make it. Yes. Like, SMG ult is... I know some people think he's not very good, but in certain situations, he's amazing. Because he just stun locks people until they die. I need to get Psychic Chorus out here ASAP. Oh, he's got it. Bagon, more like be gone. SMGA kills so many things by just not letting him fight back. Yeah, he's one of those units. Kind of like what the Chibis were back then. where the chibis can stun lock things at 6. They're 6, 7. Oh. Excuse me, guys. You can unsubscribe. You can dox me if you want after saying that. I'd say like 6 to 9 costs they could juggle. Well, maybe not 9 because of Godzilla Earth being stun resistant, but like anything. Anything you can imagine that could be stunned, Chibi's owned it. What did you just say, Jijo? No, I'm sorry, Burning. Forgive me. I'm nothing but a man. I'm just a mortal. Who are these people? I will not name anyone. I know a lot of people will say, like, who said that to you? I'm like, I'm not going to out this guy. But it is a well-known player. They might frequent this chat sometimes. I've seen SMGA counter both Kaiser Ult and Death Sword at the same time. Isn't Death Sword stun-proof? Wait, if you're saying that, it probably isn't. I was cruel. It happened about unknowingly. Bro is just a kid. That kid. Alright, time to play seriously. Not really. We're going to play with our supports. I cannot be stunned. You foolish fool. But I can do this. This is actually kind of fun because this makes them weak and then these two will pick them off. Oh, Operation Taba is now at level 5. So after this season, I might switch Rodan out for Operation Taba. We could actually do that right now. Death Sword is stun immune, but the knockback cooks him. Oh, okay, yeah. Good point. The knockback cancels Death Sword's attack animation. That's kind of vicious. Let's try Operation Taba real quick. There's really no point in using this guy, because once you use the ability once, you rarely get to use it again. Let's get some water in here. My throat's been killing me. Operation Taba. Base Taba Enjoyer. I've been seeing you guys use it. I think Rick the Squirrel was using it. I have a video up of me fighting him. I forgot what the video's called though, but it's probably like when Taba got buffed or something. Maybe it was good on arrival, I forgot. Alright, we got Super Soap. Drank to SMG lead. Wait. Oh, did I miss summon again? No, this might work out. This might work out. This might be good. Wait, does Taba take out facilities? No way it does! Dude, that's awesome! That's kind of busted. Uh-oh. This is no bueno. Okay, this guy's kind of good. I'm getting hungry. I smell dinner. Both figuratively and literally. No! The invincibility frames got me again. Alright, good solid hit. Wait, place this guy first. He doesn't attack the buildings. And then place Godzilla ult up here. Oh shoot, it actually worked. Alright, we're gonna see if this combo is actually broken. So far, so good. Oh, but he's got G91. G91's really tough. I don't know if I'm good with that decision. I think... Oh, wait. Okay, that was good. That was a great trade. Okay, he's got Scar King. So Scar King's still tough. You don't see him too much anymore. Like, not as much as he used to. Nice try. I'll drink to that. I'm actually probably just going to have 2 White Claws for today, guys. Nothing crazy. Maybe a third. I'm just kidding. I think we got him. The fact that he used that ability when everyone was stun resistant was pretty funny. Cheers! Cheers indeed. I never use the rented units unless I find them fun. Yeah, if you see a team just full of like really good cards and then all rented units, you're like, yeah. Is your favorite version of Ghidorah the Mecha or Heisei? That is an excellent question, Sebastian. When I was a kid, it was in Godzilla's Trail Monsters Melee, I mained King Ghidorah in Godzilla 90s. But then Mecha King Ghidorah as like an action figure, and especially in this game as a whole, it's really... I like Mecha King Ghidorah now, but I really like the Heisei one too. It's pretty close. It's a good question. Cheers. Yep. Well, SMG leads are the smartest players. Shin Godzilla's weak is literally wheelchair. Yeah, if you depend on his lead too much. Alright guys, I'm going to be right back again. I'm going to go grab some food and take a bathroom break. See you in a few. Alrighty, Scooby Gang, Mystery Gang, I am back. I did not find any food on my journey. We have no chicken or pork. That's what I'm craving right now. How many wins are we at? So I'm back. Hope you guys are having a good time. We're getting kind of deep in the stream, you know. We're going through all the topics today, so that's pretty cool. You know, it's just kind of what we do. Let's order on DoorDash. Oh, we need to save money though. I keep forgetting I'm bald. I don't know. I really want some fried chicken, you know? And I can make that. We got a lot of food in the freezer, but we need to, yeah. Can't wait moment. What up, Sebastian? We gotta do some of this. The KFC, what's funny is in Portage Mid... Oh, I shouldn't out myself like that. KFC was named the worst restaurant in the entire area. KFC stopped being good a while ago. It depends on the franchisee that owns it. So we're going to show how skilled we are. We're going to put goat first. Chipotle. Chipotle would be good. I mean, we can go out still. There's still time to go out. I don't know what I'm craving exactly. Maybe I'll get off at 5:30. Maybe I'm hungry. Like... I do, like, the thing about GBL, guys, and I'm sure all of you can relate to this. I love the game. I have a passion for it. But I just, I can't, I feel like I just can't play it like I used to, you know? As I'm getting just bamboozled right now. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Is this freaking, like, is this Jabroni? Who is this guy? Was I just messing up and talking and ran out of energy? Who is that guy? Dude, what the frick happened? Was I just zoned out and not summoning anybody? I think I zoned out and did not summon anything. Because 1 minute I looked up and I was like, oh, he has 2 guys on there. That was bullshit. Alright. Chipotle's got... I want something fried. Like, Lee's Famous Chicken. Had that a couple times. What would you guys recommend? What is, like, when you get, like, something savory, juicy, and crispy, what do you order? Oh my god, these guys are kind of dead X-Backs. Red Ring of Death. Okay, but I do have some healing. Oh. Okay. I don't think Void is bullshit. I think Void, like, as I've played this game more, I feel like Void is like an answer to pay-to-win players. Like, it's a free-to-play, you invest in it over a year, you know, get to level 17, and it's an answer to all the bullshit you may encounter. Oh, dude, this guy's Mothra is high level. What the heck? Gimme. You know, my Maple Story Buds and I were always joking about, like, having a meetup sometime. It'd be cool if we had, like, a GBL, like, I guess G-Fest would be that. But, yeah, if you guys ever were going to G-Fest, just let us know. I think we missed one of you, which was a huge bummer, you know. We should have a little gathering, and I would absolutely love to, like, to meet some of you guys who have been a long-time supporter of the channel. You know, it'd be really nice. Dead X-Backs is actually really good. So we gotta be extra careful. Wait a minute. All right. Ooh, so time for something juicy. But no, he has Rainbow Mothra lead. Jinjo, what are you thinking? Oh my god, I am so stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. How am I supposed to live that down? That was the dumbest move of, like, the century. Did you guys see that? Oh, man. How am I supposed to be a respected player when I do plays like that? That's no good. As Sonic used to say in the 90s, that's no good. Oh, we're making it. We're still alive. Oh. Oh, that was so painful. Alright, I'm going full cheap on this guy. This guy used to kick my ass. Same with Sega. Do I want... I want Psychic Chorus. Psychic Chorus, do your thing. Dude, his Evolved is really strong. Ooh! We're making up for it! Dude, Taba! Taba's doing so good! Sorry if I'm being too loud for you guys. I'm actually getting really excited in this match. This is the first time I've actually had a match that I've been really excited for in a long time. If anybody can find this guy on Discord, I've never found him, but let him know that he's an absolute terrific player. Alright, this might mess everything up. Oh, no Taba. No Taba. No Taba. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh. Great battle. Great battle. Let's meet again. He probably is just like, is this a regular Tuesday? That was a good match, though. I respect him for that. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. What is that? Boogie Nights? Yeah, he's got some good cards. Level 33, that's why it's so good. Yeah, that was a good battle. You don't get... I mean, if I had Desgador lead, it probably would have gone different, but that was a good battle. Let's see. I want to meet Burning G, Gotex, A the Legend in person. You guys are really awesome. I 100% agree with that. I hope one day I can go to G-Fest. Dude, save up money. Too bad I'm in the UK. I've never been to the UK, but I heard it's... Bernie, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't been to the UK, but from what I've known from the history of the British, they conquer half the world. Their food is still not that great. And the weather is usually gray and cloudy, right? That's like part of Michigan. I feel like when you graduate, you need to get out. Like, go to France, go to Paris, go to Italy, go to Rome. Unless you want to stay in the UK. I mean, I'm staying in Michigan. Michigan, I'm being a hypocrite. Michigan is not that great. Besides the lakes, we have a ton of freshwater lakes, but man. But I would love to meet you too, especially when you, years from now. Be awesome. I also want to meet female GBL players in person, like Kyoe, Jurassic Goddess. Oh, Godzilla Goddess and Mothra Mystic. That'd be cool. SKG, I would love to see you. I gotta look at your channel again. I want to see your stop motion stuff. Let's all meet at G-Fest. Just be in one corner, introvert, shy group. That's what it's all about. I mean, I'm tired. I'm tired of meeting up with normal people, you know? It's hard. Like, I'm outgoing for nerds. I love when us nerds, dorks, geeks, whatever you call us, get together. It's a fantastic time. And it's like, at some point, like, it's just fantastic. You know, you get people that are like 16, 18, 24, 26, 28, 34. You have a guy who's like 40 or 50. Like, in college, when you hang out with groups of people, you got people of all ages. So it's like, yeah. I don't have the ability to go to D-Fest. How far are you from Chicago, Gotex? I live in the Appalachia area of North Carolina. Well, we might be moving to, like, Kentucky someday. Especially, like in the middle of it, so yeah. The UK is a shithole. Okay, I didn't want to offend you, but I 100% agree. 13 hours drive. North Carolina to Chicago is 13 hours. Did I hear KFC? The KFC here is complete, utter shit. It is horrible. I'd go with Raising Cane's or Popeyes. Raising Cane's is new, but Harding's. If you guys have a Harding's near you, and they had an old lady in the back cooking the chicken, you get some juicy, crispy, tender chicken. You remember that scene from Ratatouille where the guy eats the ratatouille? The food's called ratatouille. He eats it and he goes back to his childhood. That was made with the Harding's chicken. I haven't had that in forever. I'm so passionate right now about chicken, I'm going to channel it through my next battle. So let's see if I drink. Dude, Popeyes is bad. KFC has fallen because the franchisees don't take it seriously. All right, we have player name, so I'm going to play hard against him. You guys are about to see max skill Jinjo. Max skill Jinjo against player name. Bam! I am the one who lost control to be the... Oh, I missed the stun resistance. Be the last man standing. Ow. I forgot what band... It was Hammerfall. Hammerfall, Last Man Standing. If you like nerd metal like D&D, LARPing, Renaissance fairs, that's good metal. Wait, this is not player. There's no way this is player name. There's no way this is player name. If this is player name, I will still play GBL until the game dies. If that was the actual player name, I will play this game until it dies. I will not complain as much. I will be a man about all of this. I was like, okay, good. It was not the real player name. Okay. But I'll say, if I've gotten this strong in my journey of GBL in the last, let's see, almost 2.5 years of playing, that would be too insane for me. That I'd be like, I have to play this game. I put enough energy into it. OGzilla, okay. Put the drink down. Tokyo Final Battle. Yep, and if you guys like what you're seeing, don't forget and please like the video. Hype our videos as well if you want to see us grow. If you have already hyped a video before, that's no big deal. But we're gonna make this summer. I'm gonna put a lot of energy into this, so you're gonna see a lot of good gameplay for Godzilla. Dude, if a new Godzilla game actually comes out, we're gonna go ham. Because I am tired of GBL. I am tired of the crap they are feeding us. Like, there's some good, but it's so pay to win and so crummy. We need a new Godzilla game. Remaster the Pipeworks trilogy. Give us a lot more stuff, you know? Like, I love Godzilla, but this is the only game that's out. So, really cross your fingers, guys, that we get some good Godzilla stuff. Because this channel is going to be MapleStory, Godzilla, and just our lives. And right now, Godzilla is like hanging on like a ledge because I really don't want to play this like at times because it's a pay-to-win travesty. Oh, OG guys, oh, great battle. So we're really hopeful for these new Godzilla games. They do tie-ins with like Dave the Diver and other BS, but we need a real game, Toho. It's not even that I can't drive a car yet. So do you have like the fear of driving? Because Leanne doesn't drive. That's totally valid. Driving is terrifying. I drive all the time. I like to drive in country roads, but when it comes to the city, horrifying. KFC is better in my opinion. I mean, we could order from that Portage KFC, but they had complaints of roaches. That was years ago. Maybe they improved. Sometimes in my country, KFC tastes very good and sometimes tastes mid. I heard KFC is actually better in like Japan. Oh, Sebastian. I'm sorry, Sebastian. I'm trying to remember where you're from. If you're from South America, I should go to South America, but the spiders and the snakes terrify me. I'm going to be honest. I know KFC's better in other countries, but I don't know about South America. I can't speak to that. Everyone in chat, how long have you been playing GBL? Goji Finn is the nicest player I've met in GBL. Goji Finn's a great guy. When I beat him, oh, that felt so good. He was such a good sport about it. You know, I'm just a lowly Jinjo, and he's Goji Finn, you know? Almost 5 years, technically 5 years I've played GBL. I wished I caught it at the beginning. It was so good. OG players, like 302, I think, what? Like 302 years, okay. Awesome. I also have a fear of driving. No license. I'm from Peru. Peru, is that northern South America? No, that's let me take a look real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, Peru's right next to Chile. I really like Chile and Argentina and Peru. Well, Chile and Peru, they kind of keep to themselves. What I don't get is why hasn't South America developed the same as North America? I mean, Brazil's doing pretty well. Is it because like not as many people are migrating there? Does it get a bad, well, what's the word? Bad word, bad lip? Because I feel like South America isn't that bad. They got cold areas like down south. I'm not sure. And then Peru, I've only heard good things about Peru. I think South America is beautiful. It's got the rainforests. It's got so much culture. I feel like over time people are going to head to South America more. It's kind of like Africa too. You know, Africa's got just gorgeous animals and such. I think after the Spanish left South America, they kind of just did their own thing. You know, they're liberated, they're free. I feel like South America needs more attention. They're also like the best soccer players, right? South America just is amazing with their sports. I can only ride a bike, which is okay. I've been playing GBL since like the second season, but I lost the OG account. Dude, I've tried to get my email from like 2006, 2005. I finally found the username for it, and they blocked me because I guessed the zip code wrong, which was probably like, I don't know, maybe I entered it wrong. Who knows? Dova King. I've gotten used to driving in a city. I was scared of driving at first, but I got my fear of driving, but I did start driving a rural area. Yeah, driving's scary. Nowadays, I'm going to sound like a boomer, but you can hide behind your internet, like your computer and such a lot. And part of growing up is driving's part of it now, and it's extremely hard. I didn't drive till I was 17. My sibling like 18 or something. So like it is a valid fear, but once you like conquer it, it's worth it for sure. You can travel to Smash Bros tournaments, Godzilla events. I highly recommend learning to drive. It's expensive, but it's totally worth it. It is one of the modern age's luxuries is driving. Like, can you imagine being stuck on the same farm your whole life and not being able to get out unless you like walk or take a buggy? So I highly recommend it. Obviously, it's a personal choice, and whatever people choose is valid. But from personal experience, having terrifying driving moments and surviving, I've survived through blizzards you can't see dozens of times. I've wiped out on the road. I've gone off the road and had to get myself out. Like, driving's terrifying, but it's like such an experience. Let's see. Peru has some very damn good food. Oh, dang. What food in Peru? You know, I've had people from my past streaming experiences on Twitch offer to house me in China. I would love to go. Gotex, you're also an OG GBO player. Woohoo! Make some water. My throat's killing me. I've lost my account 3 times throughout the course of playing GBL. It's easy to lose your account. We have all our information written down on paper. So we have chicken a la brasa, ceviche. I'm going to butcher this. I'm sorry. Lomo saltado and more. Peru has a huge gastronomy. Surprisingly, I haven't lost my account over the years, so I could count myself lucky. Hell yeah, man. Burning GG. How does it feel to lose an account? Death. Ninja will be my forever driver. I'm a passenger princess. You better wear that hat I got you whenever I drive you. I'm lucky too. I haven't lost my account. I almost lost my account. It was kind of scary. How do we check how many wins we have with our leader? That'd be under achievements, right? How close are we? Because I kind of want to, before I leave the stream, I want to play at maximum power. Maximum overdrive. And if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Godzilla Battle Line or just life stuff. Life news, Maple Story news. I did use Gigan 44 times, okay. Where's -1? How do I hit Control F on this? Oh, I didn't use Hedora as much as I thought I did. Oh, wait. Get 10,000 fans for Hedora. I'm really close. Where's -1? I've used -1 for almost every battle I've played, and I haven't got anything too interesting. My current account is way stronger than my old one. Nice. It's a little pain restarting an entire account when you just reach the max arena, then it just happens you lose hope. Third time you generally have thoughts of killing people. Going postal, as they say. Dude, I'm so close to this. Look it. I can almost get the Mecha King Ghidorah thing. I'm really close. Wow. I wonder if minus... Oops, shit. -1 has something for it. I don't see anything. I'm getting 500 wins with my boy. We're going to do it, guys. Or if my name isn't Bald Joe, I don't know what is. We're going to get it done. They should nerf this guy. This guy promotes toxic gameplay. I only play him because I want to win. Phantom Kiryu YouTube. Welcome to the chat. It's good to see you. Bald Joe. No, don't say that. Don't be going Bald Joe. I'm playing a toxic meta deck with my -1 lead. I'm freezing here. Yo, Peru's got weather that's not always hot. I'll move. I would love just to have money and travel. I think for any human being. What the butt is going... Dude, Blade Liger is such horseshit. Get out of here. I'm drinking to that. I'm drinking to... What the shit is going on here? What? Get out of here. You make me sit... What? Oh, now he's not paralyzed anymore. What horseshit. Dude, am I about to lose? What was that? That was horse shit. That was horse shit if I've ever seen it. We say that here in Michigan, by the way. Dark Crow can vouch for me. Dude, who was this guy? Dude, these new units are freaking stupid. Dude, Blade Liger beats us every time. If you guys watch this stream, if you're watching this right now from the future, if you're watching this from right now, you know Blade Liger just owns it. Blade Liger is such bullshit. What the fuck was that? Dude, what was that? Dude, that was trashy. That was Trailer Park Boys. Dude, I placed G91 pretty... I could have placed him better, but... He wiped out both of our guys. Dude, G90... -1 lead sucks. If anyone touches him, he gets, like, all sensitive. That was so fast. Dude, that was like a brand new player, too. Alright, get your Scar King... Oh, shoot. Oh, frick! Alright, hang on. I can fix this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Boom! Baby! Get out of here! You know what? Get out of here. I'm taking some damage, Super Soap. Mwah! Mighty fine. Paziza! Right there. Papa John's. Maybe. Okay, no, Papa John was Italian, though. He's just crazy. I think we can still do this for Papa John. I don't think it's that crazy. You laced my stuff, dude? No way. Well, I'm not doing an Eddie right now, so... If that's what you're talking about. Or did you lace my White Claw? I feel like, yeah, G91 has main character energy. That's why they're buffing him so much. Like, when you think of Godzilla, a lot of people before -1 would think of Heisei Godzilla. And the Heisei Godzilla I relate to is the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. He's pissed. World War II is involved. He's a Godzilla T-Rexosaurus. I mean, main character energy. He's getting another buff probably next season. He's getting buffed again. He's going to have 120 range. Yeah. Bastard Liger just traveled across the map in an instant. Dude, the speed boost on it was stupid. You guys want to know a swear word in Tagalog? It's pucha. Poster Mechagodzilla is easy to deal with. Kenny Lindsay, you just can't come in here and say that when I'm using -1 lead. Dude, this guy, he's got low HP. He's got low attack. He's got bad range. He's got depression. He's schizophrenic. He's bipolar. He's got everything going on. He's having a really hard time right now. So when like anything happens to him, he curls up into fetal position. He's like, listen, I'm ready to die. -1 lead is absolutely useless after you use the lead ability. That is. Poster is bad. If you use a leader that's under 75 range, Poster is the bane. It is horrible. But if you use like Shin Godzilla, maybe not even Shin Godzilla, like Rainbow Mothra, 1,000-Year Dragon, you're going to be fine. I'm surprised they barely touched Shin or Ortho. Yeah, I think Shin Godzilla's underrated. Especially with the Godzilla cards. I think Shin Godzilla's underrated. Let's try him out. Do I have enough room for him? No. Gotex, because I respect you as a player and as a chatter in our stream, I'm going to do something crazy. There you go. Alright, let's do this, guys. Why the hell are you using -1 leader? I want to get the achievement, man. I want to have that gold emblem showing how cool I am before he gets buffed. Killed a meta slipper with my Godzilla deck. Animation Den, you were probably a fantastic player. I haven't fought you in a while, but good for you, man. If it makes you feel better, I just beat that fuck-ass Liger and Poster User. Dude, Burning coming in with the heroic revenge. Even my mouse can't handle Liger. Liger is so good. You should don't invest in G91 if you want to use. Did he just kill Shin Godzilla? Dude, don't kill baby Shin Godzilla. That's it. We're angry. You killed my friend, and I don't like that kind of thing. I can't reach him in time. I can't carry you, Mr. Frodo! Or I can't carry the ring, Mr. Frodo, but I can carry you! Bam! There we go. Get out of here. Great battle. Blade Liger is a 5 cost. Dude, they know what they're doing with this game. They know what they're doing. I think it's 64 degrees. Dude, I'm moving to Peru. How bad are the spiders and snakes? I hate spiders and snakes. Well, you gotta Gotex. If you want the right cards, you gotta save 10,000 gems. Wait for your season. So I would have done it at the Kaiser Ghidorah time, like I did. I had a 4-star of the new Godzilla card that's out, and then I had a 3-star of the Kaiser. And then I spent $20 to get him the 5 stars and the Kaiser the 4 stars. It is an amazing card, but there's always better cards coming out. Mothra card is busted. That thing's really good. It is possibly one of the best cards in the game, just based off stats alone. Yeah, so you can give me a good 5.5 card. Nice. The new Mothra card isn't worth it. If you're not using Mothra lead, then it's not worth it. But it powers up every unit. So Rainbow Mothra's good. Mothra Imago's a good leader. Dude, what was that? You see that? I was like dragging it up, and I let go, and then it ended up letting go up there. Dude, I'm about to get like absolutely pooped on right now. You guys have no idea. Oh my god, don't die. Don't die. If I lose to Aeon, I don't even know who I am anymore. Get out of here. Dude, Gotex. This is Gotex, guys. Not Godzilla 3rd form. His name is Gotex. We're going to do everything to support each other here. Gotex, I'm going to send you with the best support. I'm going to put Godzilla Earth next to you. There we go. Old school. This is old school right now. You're seeing like boomers right here. Like old units. Oh shit, Mothra's doing something. Oh, are you serious? Get out of here. Get out of here. I got Psychic Chorus. I got Psychic Chorus. You ain't got nothing on this. You ain't got nothing on our team. Dude, Earth is in death range. Oh, look at that Shin Godzilla go. Boom. Boom, baby. Oh, no. Wait, Shin Godzilla's ready, though. I think Shin Godzilla does decent against Gigan Rex. Alright. Earth. Earth, hear me out. Earth, you just died to a Rainbow Mothra. You just died to a Rainbow Mothra. Earth. Earth. Oh, no, I placed badly. Okay, no, 75 range. He's got enough now. Thanks to that buff. Can you do it? Can you do it, Shin Godzilla? Gigan Rex, gotta drink to that. I don't know what to play. I don't know who to play. I think we win. I think we win. Oh, okay, so Aeon is not willing to let this go. Oh wait, this is Godzilla Mothra. This isn't the regular one. We're fine. Oh, great battle. Great battle. Let's meet again. Alright. Gotex, you did it. Shin Godzilla pulled his own. He pulled his own weight like a man. You know, he went in there. He was all about action. Alright, give me one sec, guys. I noticed there's a lot more chatter since that battle began. So we're going to take a look at Shin Godzilla. He's a little silly. 1100 HP. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's like 30-something% damage boost. Here's our boy. Look at that HP. 8,000 HP. 2,000 damage. Shin Godzilla. What the crap, dude? I know he got buffed. Like, there's a lot of underrated units. Like, he's obviously not great, but I think he's good. A lot of people think he's bad, which is why he's underrated. He's good. I'll drink to that. All right. I've tried. Let's see. Where am I at? I've tried using my main decks against meta sloppers, and I usually lose, but once I switch to my Godzilla deck, I demolish them. That's because the Godzilla decks are busted right now. Same with the mecha decks. Mecha decks, I think, are still the best. I have a video. Did I delete it? It's an hour-long video of me several months ago doing a tier list on cards, and the mecha card was still the best. I think it still is. There's stronger cards than that card. Yeah, I think the mecha card is. I'm using Rainbow Mothra lead right now. It's a universal 21% HP and attack buff for Moth leads. It is really good. It is like one of the best because it powers up everyone. So Kenny, you say it's the rest of its levels is trash. 15% at 3 stars is really good. I feel like most of us who are free to play or mid spenders, they're most of your cards are giving like 13-14%. So 15% at 3 stars and then like 18% at 4 stars is really good. Godzilla Earth. So he peak, he had Void. So peak, he had to Void. Yeah, G Earth lived. In Peru, you rarely see snakes, only in the jungle and only tiny spiders, but you see roaches often in hot temperatures. Okay, that's not bad. Shin with a couple simple buffs would be really good. Give him more reach. Give him like 75, 85 reach. Maybe more attack bonus on aerial units. Welcome to Dairy was fantastic. Excuse me. Gonna go to bed now. So good night, guys. Yo, Burning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for swinging by it when it's so late. You have a great rest, my friend. You're fantastic. Shin has fallen off now. Yeah, he's not. He's like A tier, maybe the most. Maybe B tier. I watched that because of my sister. Good night, Burning. All right, guys. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real fast, so I'm gonna mute the mic. Yzma just saw me holding Barty. She's really jealous. She is jealous. Alright, let's see. No, don't buff Shin more. He's so annoying. What? No. As a unit, Kenny. You're right as a leader, though. He doesn't... He's in a good place. Like, he's, like, probably, like, the top 5. Let me get some water, by the way. Hell yeah, get some water. Ortho is Shin, but better now. Sadly, yeah, Ortho is just way better. Gaiga and Rex Leader sucks. I hate them. So I agree with you, Kenny. What do you mean? He's Shin, but better in almost every way. Shin, yeah. Yeah, Ortho is annoying. Ortho is still really strong. I should have invested in him. I had a choice between G91 and Ortho. And I chose G91, which has paid off, but Ortho is also really good. Alright, we got Mr. Nuggets. We're going to summon Goat. We're in it to get these leader wins. Shin as a unit is easy to deal with. Yeah, it's just like he's a worse Tokyo version Godzilla. Because like anyone with 70 range or below is kind of like butts. You gotta have a lot of stats to do it. Wait, okay, this might not pay off. Wait, you know what? Yeah. That was scary for a moment. You know, Sebastian, don't regret it. You know, Shin could be useful. You gotta get the right cards. You gotta get the Valentine's card going. But it is rough, the fact that, like, yeah, it is rough. I mean, I regret investing in 1,000-Year Dragon so much in Gigan. And I don't even use either of them. Okay. Oh, get it, Earth! Get it, Earth! Oh, Earth's gonna get hit. Man, Earth is just absolute ass. He used to be so good. I used to be so scared of him. It wasn't until, like, a little after Chibi's where Earth was, like, not that threatening. I think Earth will get a buff. He hasn't gotten a buff in, like, 3 years. Good damage. Oh, one more hit, buddy. One more hit, one more hit. Yes! Good job, Earth. Oh, but Earth is back. Look at that. You kill Earth, he comes back. I somehow just kept buying him from the daily store, and I got him level 22. I think Earth needs support. He's like a 7 cost that needs support. It's just the fact that he's 9 is not great. His stats used to be really good. He's kind of doing well right now. Alright, Shin, do what you can. So Shin's on the right. We got some old school units. We got Godzilla, Earth, and Shin hanging out. Oh, okay, he's dead. But guess what? We have another Earth. Every time he kills an Earth, we have another one ready. And then we got Shin Godzilla being stunned. That's okay. I used to use Godzilla Earth to, like, for flying units, they would get stuck on him. I'd use him to stall back then. We got Gotex right here. We got Leanne right here. And then I'm -1, but I'm going to probably be this guy right now. Come on, let's do this. Let's do it. Oh, Earth. Earth, what are you doing? You can do it, Shin. You can do it. No, never mind. Hey, let's go. So it must have been maximum amount of health. No, because it's a 600 damage. 80% of having 3,000 HP left. It would be. What the shit? What just? Whoa! What just happened? I literally looked up in the sky for a split second, and all of a sudden, every unit in the game is on my ass. Every unit. What happened? Whoa, dude. This leader, that's the leader to have. Holy cow. Did you guys see that? Like, I literally looked up and was thinking for a second. I looked down, all of a sudden there's a running Godzilla on my ass. Great battle. You're a good team. Yo, shout out to Gooby with the $5 donation. Every donation you guys send is a terrific donation. We rearranged our studio room because of your donations. We have gotten a new computer because of all the donations you guys have given us, especially Godorable, especially, who's the other guy? I gotta look through the list. Benji Scar, he gave us some donation. Kioe, thank you, all of you who've given us donations. Alright, Earth Alt is better than Earth at the moment, dude. The alts need to stop being as good. The alts need to be lesser than the originals. Remember the Pokemon in the first movie where Mewtwo clones all the Pokemon and the clones are better? Mewtwo lost. That's how it should be, right now. Yeah, G91's really good. Your Psychic Chorus, Leanne, is like 45. Perfect. Haven't eaten McDonald's in a while. It can hit. It can hit if you haven't had a while. I only G-Med Shin because he's my favorite. Do what you love, man. Do what you love and you'll never be unsatisfied. Even if you're like, oh, I lost, at least I'm doing what I love. There was a Shin pack in the store a while back that you pay $2K to get either... Oh, that's not bad, Gotex. I got 6 Orthos from it. Nice. Why football player Godzilla just turn around on -1? He's if you watch Weenie's videos, if you haven't seen WEENEE his videos, there's a part with Raigador where they're spinning around each other for like 5 seconds. Running Godzilla is a bit weird. We can order in DoorDash. Euphoria, that's a GBL legend right here. Hopefully GBL gets better so then it can stay around as long as possible. So my boy Euphoria can soak up some more wins. G91 needs 2 more buffs. He actually needs 4 more. He's very weak. He's only had 2 buffs so far. We need 4. He needs 120 range. He needs 100% power up from Psychic Chorus. His movement speed needs to be reduced to 4. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, next battle. Let's see, am I drinking? So, if you guys are just joining in, I drink whenever I see bullshit. Dude, they probably are. I'm predicting it. If a unit is like good, not great or amazing on its release, they buff it. Dude, Thermo Godzilla I think is pretty good. He's like a better Godzilla evolved. He has so much HP, so much attack. He's kind of ridiculous. He's one of those units, he's not good until he's level 20 plus. Oh, Gorosaurus. Alright, we've beaten this guy many times before. But this time, might be a little crazy. This is gambling, guys. I don't encourage gambling. But we'll see how it pays off. Oh, dude, the shields. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Dude, stop with the Blade Liger. I'm drinking to that. That's bullshit. Dude, Blade Liger is the biggest sack of absolute ass that's ever come out. Like, not ever come out in this game, but he's ridiculous. He just beats you. Like, look at it. I have to battle him right now and focus on him 100% in order just to survive. Shin, you're going over here. Dude, fuck that. Dude, whenever we fight Blade Liger, we just lose. Blade Liger is an automatic loss. With this team in particular, because our leader can't do anything. Blade Liger is just way too OP. He's a 7 cost. I don't know. He's ridiculous. It does the optimization updates because it crashes. I can't do co-op mode. Rio needs 2 more buffs as well. He does. Rio's a horrible character. Yeah, loading time. Dude, Blade Liger, like, whenever he pops up, we lose. You could be fighting a guy with 2,000 wins like before. You lose to Blade Liger. Like, nobody knows yet. Well, I feel like enough of us know. When he's level 10 plus, he's ridiculous. It's, that pisses me off, because, what was it? Void Ghidorah wasn't discovered until months later. That's going to be Blade Liger. Nice rainbow Mothra on top of my G91, buddy. I'm angry now. I'm a mad Jinjo. We need to find a counter for Blade Liger. I feel like G91's a counter, Shinden's a counter, but half the time, Blade Liger does better when Shinden's on the field. Godzilla Earth, get out of here. Anybody got some advice? Who counters Blade Liger? Shinden doesn't. That's the only one I've heard. Takes longer. Legion's an enemy on my phone. Every time someone plays with my phone lags and sometimes closes the games. That's my counter. I'm so sorry, Sebastian. That's no fun. Legion can straight up crash my game. Oh, you as well. Damn. Rio just needs its range debuff. The rest is fine. But I think Rio is like... Let me try to think of how to phrase this. If nothing better than Rio came out after he came out, even after the nerf, he'd still be broken. Like, by chibi meta logic, Rio would still be one of the best characters. But because they keep releasing broken shit, it doesn't look as bad as before. Well, Liger, at a high level, he really doesn't have a counter. I'd be willing to try Baragon. Let's try my boy GMK. I like GMK a lot. Oh, 5.3. 5.5. Alright, we're doing that guy. Galaxy and Shinden Compel can do that. The problem with Shinden is he just dashes through Shinden and gets another dash. I think G91 Ortho because Ortho shots 2 times. Oh, yeah. And when I use G91, I do hit it. But the thing is he dashes past G91 and G91 can't hit him anymore. That's the point. Yeah. They should just made a stronger Godzilla Evolved, but Rio just... I feel like since Rio, the game's been in just a broken state. Like, it's just... everything's broken. And the old units just don't stand a chance. Get a -1. Well, I can't drink because there's no... Well, is Scar... Oh, that's bullshit right there. Is Ultima. There we go. But it's still dumb. That's still a point. Can Varan distract Liger? Maybe. My leader is Super Mechagodzilla Top. He's one of the best. I'll drink to seeing him. He is such BS. Because, like, you can just stun and win. With Shinden, you have to place it after the dash. Make sure he doesn't get a combo. That's the smart way to do it. The old units before the Godzilla Kong units came were useless anyways. Well, I mean, GMK still saw use, but like all the Ghidorahs are worse than the Godzillas and the mechs. Alright, we gotta be careful here. This guy is sneaky. If done right, Liger will start chasing the Shinden. Oh, wait. Did we just get this guy with a Baragon? I'm going to go for the kill. So, Mothra's going to the right. Oh, never mind. Got it. Great battle. Yeah, when Liger came out, I was like... Modified Gigan kind of took over. Like, Modified Gigan's amazing. But Blade Liger, I don't know. I think Blade Liger's better because he straight up beats some decks and strategies and leaders. Alright, so we got Storm Ghidorah. People hype him up. I don't think he's that good. Oh, you're talking about like units that came out right before Godzilla vs. Kong? Well, the Chibis destroyed Godzilla Evolved. Godzilla Evolved couldn't even beat Chibis back then. Like, Godzilla Evolved wasn't a thing until December, which was like 6 months after, probably like 8 months after Chibis came out. Beast Kong was good, but he still took damage. Quite a bit of damage from Chibis. Man, I really messed this one up. I think we're stronger than this guy, though. Alright, get some Mothra action there. Oh, Godzilla evolved. Here we go. Dude, Shinden just got destroyed. Shinden got destroyed. Let's try Baragon. Oh, dang! Maybe I'm underestimating Baragon. I don't invest in the new units too much. I invest in the guys that are already level 20. A lot of the time. Actually, I take that bit. Oh, I haven't had as much issue with Mod or Gigan as Liger, but because my Spang straight up murders Mod Gigan. Oh, true. Godzilla evolved. Could you just have to use them smart? Same with Beast Kong. Nowadays, you do, because yeah, their stats have been power crafted. Their stats were really good when they came out. Yeah, Sebastian, he plays on G91. Isn't that crazy? I use Desgador and DT or walkability for chibis. Dude, when Desgador got buffed like a few months after, I invested hard in Desgador. Now he's horrible. Oh, we didn't get the attack off. We have a really good hand right now, though. We have a really good hand. I don't know if it's BS if he uses the card or not. Let's try it. Interesting, okay. Oh, good, -1. This guy's not bad. I'm gonna give him a you're a good team. What a good sport. That was a good battle. Yeah, what a nice guy. Wow. I'd toss him a follow, but I gotta unfollow somebody else. How's he doing? Yeah, he put up a great fight. Get rid of the long-ass ads and fix matchmaking to 100%. Yeah, level 9. He's got good cards. He's just got to get those levels in. I wouldn't say they need a buff badly. Maybe they do. Compared to like what's out right now, yes. They did buff Hedorah and Mechagodzilla. Wakasa Bay got a buff. GMK got a buff. So yeah, maybe they do need a buff badly at this point. When did Desgador get buffed? He got buffed to 85 range a while back, and he was the best character in the game. I think he was at one point. Because nothing had 85 range. Then Gam Spam came out. When Gamera 67 came out, it was Desgador, but way better. Gam Spam was broken. And then Rio came out and made things even worse. Gam Spam and Rio completely ruined the game. It was horseshit. Des hard carried me for a long time on this account because of how easy it was to level up. Yeah. Yep. They do, Jinjo. I forgot what I was even saying. They do something. Hunky Monkey. Brass Monkey. That funky monkey. That's Beastie Boys. Gamer Spam was ridiculous and stupid. It was so stupid. I'm so glad it's fallen out of favor. It was just a ridiculous deck. It was so stupidly overpowered and easy to play. Dude, Beast Kong, level 30. Alright, we got Brass Monkey, Funky Monkey coming in. Oh, that did some good damage. Alright, Baragon's showing that he's actually a really good character. This guy's going to be a challenge. I got to be extra careful or else I'm going to straight up lose right now. I'm going to straight up lose right now if I don't get my shit together. This guy has got something going on. Yeah, I'm going to lose, I think. Yeah, he's doing way too much damage. Great battle. Yeah, he's got those newer units. So good battle. Hunky Monkey, he showed his worth. What cards is he using? Oh, okay, he actually has his deck here. Powers everybody up, powers everybody up, powers everybody up. Yeah, his Beast Kong is super strong. So yeah, Beast Kong and it still has stats to hold up, especially with cards. And then Kaiser was doing amazing. Scar King, yeah, that's a great team. Hunky Monkey did a great job. If I had another leader, might have been different. I'm not sure if Culty Boy and Hunky Monkey are the same guys or not. Not sure. Same with Geiger and Rex Leader, way too strong. It is. But yeah, Blade Liger is extremely OP. I don't think Godzilla Kongers will get a buff. But they probably won't. Beast Kong Love at level 30 or 40 is extremely OP. Okay, I'm glad you say that, because that was scary. We have modified Goo Goo Gaga Gan. Oh, we got double Gagan. Nice try, nerd. Colty is Hunky Monkey! Caps, sorry, LOL. Colty Boy was good. Colty Boy was pretty good. Poor guy, he's about to be completely wrecked. He is Colty Boy. Confirmed. How close are we to the 500 wins? That's my question. We assume because they need a buff. The GXK unit. I feel like they're good, but when they came out, they were amazing. Their stats were stupid. But I think a buff wouldn't hurt. But I don't know if they need the buff the most out of all units. I think Mecha King Ghidorah needs a buff. In Earth. Godzilla Evolved can still perform well because of the Godzilla cards, and then Beast Kong's got the invis. I mean, you just saw Beast Kong was amazing. But if they got a buff, it wouldn't be as stupid as like the Scar King buff or G91 buff. Alright guys, keep an eye out for -1. Ruck rules. Or Ruck Fools. What a guy. Where's the -1 stuff? Does -1 even have achievements? Well, Mega King Ghidorah had a buff in the summer of 2024. And it was alright, but his range was still bad enough where Chibis would still give him trouble, even though he was meant to counter Chibis. The Compel didn't give him a good time. I think he got buffed during the Godzilla Kong or right before. But he's definitely one of the worst 4-stars at this point. He's really horrible. Even though he got a buff. Like he was... When I started playing, Mecha King Ghidorah had like no HP, no attack, no nothing. But now Mecha King Ghidorah is like one of the... He's just so bad. He doesn't have any HP. His attack is decent, but he's pretty bad. Like, I think he has... Let me check out his stats real quick. He's my favorite guy, so I wish he'd get a buff. At level 24, he has 4,000 HP at 6 cost. And then at level 24, 48.99. Compared to this guy, 6,200 at less of a level. The 6 cost Ghidorah is a lot worse than this guy. Let's go down to Godzilla Evolved. Godzilla Evolved at level 12. I boosted him because he was so good back then. 4,400. So he doesn't have as much as a level 24 Mecha King Ghidorah. But I think he'd outstat him once he got 12 more levels. 1,400 attack. Holy shit. Godzilla Evolved still has attack power. His attack was always amazing. Oh, as a leader, he's good, yeah. He's a pretty solid leader. At least top 10. Oh, Mecha King Ghidorah didn't even exist? Dude, that's crazy. I know when he first released, he was kind of bonkers. Because his attack speed would increase over time. You think helicopters will stop Godzilla in 1991? You are a fool. Oh, this is Gargantuan. He used to be my rival when I first started. Yeah, he used to be my rival in this game. But then, like, I powered up pretty hard. That's kind of like, what's his face? Lustronius? He used to be my rival too, but then he spent a crap load of money and just demolished me afterwards. Kong 21 shouldn't be stronger than Godzilla Evolved at all. I agree with that. Kong 21, I don't know if he's any good. He's really good when people get he's like G89 basically. He's a better G89. Luckily I drank for the SMG coming up. Good old ape mode. Dude, ape mode was like the bane of the community for a while, but he's just a troll. But he's been nice. He's been nice to me for a while now. I don't know if he's still nice to you guys, but he's been nice to me for a while. Oh, really? His stats are higher at level 40? Damn. Chill stream. Hell yeah, Sebastian. Yeah, Godzilla Evolved's got 70 range, but yeah. I mean, I think Godzilla Evolved's still really good. It's just his stats. Wait, is this Gandalf the Gay? I've beaten this guy recently. Oh shit, I might lose. Alright, so I beat this guy recently with my Mecha King Ghidorah leader. Oh, come on, G89. Darn, G91. Oh, he doesn't have any units. That's such a bullshit way to win battles. You're a good team. He knows. Okay, so he knows that the fact that I'm playing the worst leader in the game is I have no HP. But when he fights other guys with like 5,000 more HP, it's rough. He's nice to you because you have a YouTube. YouTube privilege. Really? Beast Club Kong has higher stats than Evolved? I think Evolved's still good. I see him occasionally, but he's just nowhere as good as he used to be. He used to be busted. Like in 2025, Godzilla Evolved was busted most of the time. Yeah, I agree with that Leanne part. Totally not Leanne. Look how long his tail is. Jesus. Oh no, not this guy. Boo, this guy stinks. Oh, not the Liger. Dude, Liger is just... Okay, we got him in a good spot. I hate Liger. Liger is the worst thing that happened since Rio. And Goat. Oh, dude, Baragon's doing his own thing up there. Get it, Baragon. Get it, boy. Oh, no. He just summoned Gigan against all my stun-resistant guys. You could probably look it up, Kenny. Spence Zilla, during that time, would have access to accounts with level 40 plus, 40 plus, like, characters, so... Beast Glove, I feel like Evolved and Beast Glove aren't the worst characters, but they're far from the best. Godzilla Evolved, especially you said you're a fan of him, I would fully support a buff for him. I think if I had to rate Godzilla Evolved nowadays, he'd probably be, if there's S plus, like broken tier, then there's S for great units, and then good units are A. I'd probably put him in A. Yeah, Godorable would know. I could pull up my last tier list I made. I don't know where Godzilla Evolved was, but he was still good. Beast Glove was the one that was suffering, because he gets stunned when he gets hit. King Batra. Dude, you're not even using Batra. You're a liar. You think Godzilla Evolved still S tier? SS is a takeoff too, yeah. Godzilla Evolved does a lot of damage. Incredible damage, but his HP is lacking now compared to the competition. Come closer. Uh-oh. Dude, Godzilla decks are so good. I just have to upgrade Rio for him to be good. Yeah, Rio, you need some levels in nowadays. Godzilla Tower kind of replaced him. How is it already 6 p.m.? Oh, shoot. I gotta get some food in me. Let's see. Let me take a look at your boy Godzilla Evolved. I think Beast Kong. My Beast Kong's really low level, though. Yeah, 3,000 HP kind of sucks. But he was... Beast Kong was really good when he came out. 3,800 HP ain't gonna do it no more. At level 7 compared to Shin Ortho, who has... Oh. Well, okay, so similar HP to Shin Ortho. What about this guy? Oh, okay, Beast Kong's stats are still pretty good. 44, 62. Well, look at Thermo. Thermo's kind of busted right now. 5,171 HP. And 1,561 damage. That's busted. Level 20, nice. The future is good. I think he's better than Wakasa Bay. Wakasa Bay, even with the buff, sucks. And then this guy got a buff and it's like mid. Oh, I can level him up again. Nice. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to go get something to eat. You take care of yourselves. I'm absolutely glad that we got the chance to talk. You know, actually, some personal stuff, too. That was nice. Ortho has low HP but high attack. That is true. Ortho is crazy with his damage. So, you guys take care of yourselves. I'm going to head out. Bye-bye. Baljo out. Oh shit, that didn't work. Wait. I'm sorry, guys. So it ends up I do not have a leaving option. So this will have to do. Bye-bye.